T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
CRAWFORD, fight!
Yo, hey girl, it's LadyChann, rep none less, and welcome to Cumbox with Shan. Sorry for my tardiness, no, extreme tardiness. Extreme. Yeah, my bad. Woo, gosh. Have a slight temperature. It's flu jab. Hasn't done me that good right now in the building. But we move and we keep it moving. Yeah, it's quite horrible. So have to have the fan on. Shani's not a 100% Shani, but we will do. You guys make me 100%. Okay, so let's sort out some lighting. Okay. We like blue, don't we? I'm reloaded. Okay, I hope you guys have had an amazing day today. And we are going to be doing our deep dive in the building. Spence and this is part 2 of Spence and Terence Bud Crawford's resume deep dive. Let me see how let's have a look. Have you got a light, boys? I thought it had it here. Okay. Spence Crawford resume deep dive part 2. Part 2. Right. Parte 2. See? Okay. We're here. Kaboom in the building. All right. So clear off the almighty desk. What are the rings? Rings. Okay, just getting myself together. Don't worry. I'm with y'all. Don't worry. I'm here in full effect. Just making sure I got space. Hair on my face. Okie doke. So I'm going to do roll call as we usually do. Get my host of co. Maybe I should give it to you here. Let's do this. There we are. Actually, let me just give it here. One sec. Un momento, por favor. One sec. Okay, so just do it like this. Because then it's good job. There you go. I can see y'all there. Okie dokes. Right. Roll call. Roll up, roll up, roll up. Okay. So we have Martin King Boxing in the building. Jimmy McClenny in the building. Ringside Reporter Live in the building. King of King Boxing in the building. What up, Lady Chan? Lisa Bell's in the building. Stephen T in the building. Mark Nash in the building. Donald Banks in the building. New Media Today USA in the building. AJ Day in the building. CHANN in the building. King TJ in the building. El Primero Haplotype in the building in El Edificio. Dr. P in the building. Devil Beats in the building. My Art to the Left in the building. D-Style Boxing in the building. Dub Right Side in the building. Slim Boxing Commentary in the building. Hector Garcia, mi esposo número uno, in the building. Mark in the building. Ricky Ricardo, mi hermano, in the edificio. Ben Adams in the building. ERF Boxing in the building. Ivo in the Ustana building. And Don Juan in el edificio. Ya tú sabes. Let's go. Okay. I'm reloaded. Okay, so let's see who's here. We got a few of you for this deep dive. Yes, check out the members only exclusive content. Great conversation with former heavyweight champion Hasim the Rock Rahman. Yeah, that was yesterday. Full interview or full chop up. I don't interview people. Full chop up is the full chop up is in members only. So go check that out. And little bits to non-members, but join the members. Let's have it. Let's do this. Either in the Ustania. AJ all day. AJ, oh yeah. Okay, cool. One sec, Age. Big up, Lady Chan. What up? Sammy Ali in the building. Okay. Candice, my sister, what's up? What up, Dow? Yeah, shouts out to the chats. Sammy, I try. Tennessee, James Payne is the name. Check out an episode of James Payne that dropped on my channel today earlier as well. In the building. Shouts out to you. Yeah, shouts out to you, Jay. Arlette, what up, my art to the left? Hey. Sammy, AJ, Candace. There we go. One more. 1 sec. Hang on, I've got to give this 1 sec. I just remembered. Where are you? Un momento. There you go. Okie dokes. So we're about to get it on and popping. Do I need a fresh piece of paper? Oh, God. As soon as I start getting to working, phone starts popping off. I guess I can disconnect. Will I disconnect it? Yeah, for just for a hot little minute. Because otherwise, man, every little thing done. Okay. I'm introducing introducing King of King Boxing in the building. Ding 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 ding. What up?
Hey, LadyChann, how you doing?
Hey, King of King, I'm doing fine, thanks.
Hey, shouts out to everybody for joining us, rocking that part 2 of this resume series for Spence and Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it down.
Right. Tell them, yep. We are here in the building. So, someone else is joining us, but I don't know. So we will just keep it as we keep moving. Silvestri, what up, Silvestri? Hey. Okay, so let me pull up these geezers' resumes, maze. You have to pull up. Sorry, my bad. Like, it's been a bit of a rough one today, so my bad not being super prepared. But we
Don't worry
here.
about it. Take your time. He's into
Yeah,
it. It'll be
yeah.
all right.
ERROL Spence. Let's get his junior box rec. That you? Is that you, ERROL? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's see what you're up to, ERROL, and then let's pull up T-Bud. Terence. Oh, now we're going from fight. Is it 8 to number 1 to the
Yes.
most recent? Okie dokes. Yeah, that's where because we did 15 to 9. Yeah, okay. Track. There we go. So we got him up. Okay. Right, let me return back to the screen. Okay. Uzdanya. Much love to you, Ivo. You're one of my new favorite people, Ivo. So so always got a lot of time for you. I do. So we are gonna start with. Let's start with Errol. With So we're gonna go. Do I share screen? So let's go to where do we go from? Hang on, what number is that? 1, 3,
It'll be
4,
number 8.
5, 6, 7. So we're gonna go from Bundu.
Yeah, Leonard Bundu.
Yeah. Hang on 1 second. I'm introducing, introducing, introducing. It's little troublemaker. AJ all day, it's Alex. Ding, 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 ding. What up, Dow? What up, Dow?
Hi.
Hi, what's up?
What's cracking? I'm here.
You're
How's
here.
everybody doing?
We're in
What's
the
up,
booth.
AJ? How you doing, homie?
What up, KOK? How you doing, man?
Yeah.
Same thing, brother.
Same thing, different
Same
day.
shit, different day?
Yeah.
Yes,
Same shit, different toilet. My hair as well. Okay, are we listo?
Listos pe los chingazos. Listos pe los chingazos.
Listos Palos Chingazos.
Yeah. Listos, Palos, Chingazos, Mr. Gringos. All right, so okie dokes. So I'm gonna share screen. Share screen. Do I take okay, let me keep us on. Share screen. And then we'll kick it off. Once again, it's on. Do 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 do. It's on. Okay. There you are, Mr. Spence in the building. I'll make it a little bigger. Sorry. Laughing to my own self. My own shit. All right. So, Leonard Bundu. So this is Spence.
Leonard Bundu, 2016. He was 33-1 at the time. Signature win would be against Frankie Gavin.
Frankie Gavin. So Leonard is 33, 1 and 2. At the time, what was he?
33, 1 and 2.
Oh, he was at the time of the fight. Well, that's what he was. 33,
Yeah, that's
1
what he was. Yeah.
Oh, okay. 33. Oh, yeah, my bad. And then we click in to see what he is now. That's what we're gonna do. So at the time he was 33, 1 and 2. Let me just have a quick look where he is now. So he's 33.
Earl was the first one to stop him and send him into retirement. He hasn't fought since. And I think he only lost to Keith on points before that, Keith Thurman.
Really?
Really, really?
Really, really, though. So, yeah, he retired 2016 right after. Yep. Keith Thurman, he lost on points. Earl stopped him in Ronda 6. Yeah.
Hasn't fought since.
Hasn't fought fucking since. 146 and a quarter pounds a piece for the both fighters. Muy interesante. That's yeah. Okay. He hasn't fought since. Who would okay, he's a 4-star fighter as well. So we all right. Yeah. We may have Floyd back today. Floyd likes to come for these deep dives, doesn't he? So shouts out to
Exactly.
Floyd Mayweather in the building. Yeah. Yeah. Floyd. All right, wait. Floyd is Floyd. The show's not about you today. I'll let you know when you can come on. All right. All right. Floyd be bugging. He be bugging. He be bugging because he hasn't got Tank anymore. So he wants to be my best friend now. God.
Is that for real?
No,
I was about to say.
I do. It's just that I end up pretending to be Floyd on the last show because Floyd likes the deep. So yeah. I wish Floyd was my real friend in real life and that because he didn't have Tank, he had me as his mate. I'd be well happy. Do you think I'd be having Floyd to the side? Floyd would be doing the fucking show.
That's gonna want me some money.
I wouldn't care what he said. Yeah. Yeah, I
He
wouldn't
would
care
kill
what.
it.
Yeah, that would be a great show. So okay. So 29. I'm just trying to see who's his best win? This dude
Frankie Gavin.
there, over there.
Why does the name sound familiar? Frankie Gavin.
Yeah, we know he's from
Yeah,
the
I've
UK.
heard it a bunch of times. That's why, but yeah, at the time,
British
I guess when
geezer.
he fought him, he was actually going to be something.
Yeah, British geezer. I just know him vaguely myself. So okay, so what was his biggest achievement? So Frankie Gavin, what? So go ahead.
His biggest win probably would have been Bradley Skeet.
Oh, I know that name. Gavin. And also Commonwealth Boxing Council welter, EBU. So these were for a bunch of European. Well, so Frankie Gavin had those titles. So Frankie Gavin was the European.
Yeah, he took
holder.
those. Yeah, he was big stuff at that time, and that's why I said he was potentially that. If anything, Bundu's probably want to derail them.
Oh, that's where I know him from. Okay, I remember him now. Carmen Lahara beat him in 2018.
Yeah,
Okay.
But for the EBU European title, then David Avanesian beat Carmen Lahara twice, and took it from him. Yeah, stopped him in 9 rounds in the first fight. Then the rematch, he stopped him in a round.
And he's had that title ever since.
Ever since, yeah.
About Avanesian and his long title holding of the European title.
Yep, because Carmen Lahara, he was actually on a run back then. He was undefeated until Avanesian got to him, and then because he went on a little run in Spain. He fought Lahara first, stopped him in 9 rounds. Then he got a rematch, stopped him in a round. Then he fought another guy in Spain, Jose Del Rio, stopped him in a round. And then he fought Josh Kelly after that. And here we are now with Avanesian.
Josh Kelly got his head bust.
David whipped his ass.
Yeah, that was bad. That was very bad. So Frankie Gavin was the 19-0. And so hang on. So what was the Leonard Bundu's biggest achievement?
that you were on it was Frankie Gavin.
Yeah, but has he been a title holder, Bundu?
Never. He was never a champion.
He never was able to do anything after that. I guess, like I said, he arose to like European level. And his world title shots, he failed in both attempts. So
I think with this fight with Keith, that was just for an interim title for the WBA.
Oh, wanted to.
Yeah, so not even really.
It's WBA. That's right. WBA right there.
Now, I take back the Spence fight too. Spence wasn't for a title either. He didn't have a championship. So I guess it was more like a title eliminator situation in both of those situations. So.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I think that was an eliminator. If whoever won that fight got a shot at Brooke, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
So this was a title eliminator. For Brooke.
I think. Let me double check on that. Let me see if I can find out.
Okay. You do that. Kel Brook. Frankie Frankie Gavin, and then you said, what did you say? Edward Frankie Gavin. Did you go?
Yeah, he defeated Bradley Skeet.
Scoot. Wow. So when Leonard Bundu beat him, he was 19-0.
Yeah.
Now he's 26-4. Bars. 15 KOs. He's been stopped 3 times. Okie dokes. He's been stopped by a 3-star fighter. Not a hell of a fighter. 3 stars not too bad. But I mean, yeah, we like to keep it at 4, don't we? At least.
He went on one of them runs where it's like,
Sam Egginton, he lost. Did I see that then? Because Sam Egginton, I know I didn't see the 2060 one. Sam Egginton is he thought that he's on it. I thought he was on his last few maybe not, Egginton, he beat what's it? I interviewed him. Oh, fuck. Ashley Theophane.
yeah, Ashley Theophane. There you go.
Yeah, okay, it was.
It was my first ever interview on this channel, I think. Ashley Theophane. Shouts out to Ashley. Yeah.
Nice.
Go ahead. And Ted did they fight the Cheeseman and Eggington fight? Was it Ted Cheeseman and Eggington?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that was a war. Ted Cheeseman just looked like, oh, geezer gets battered. Just he goes through the wall.
Yeah, Chann, it was an eliminator with Spence and Bundu, yeah. Because right after that, Spence fought Brooke. So yeah.
Okie dokes. So yeah, there's Bradley Skeet. So he took Bradley Skeet's O. That's British World or Commonwealth. Okay, so that's the levels that they kind of at. And then it went.
Yeah, I think that's where he got those titles from. Was that Bradley Skeet fight?
Yeah. And then he actually lost to Kell Brook. Okay, all right. Okay. So we got him in the building. So now we can go to man. Can you see this? You can see this?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, cool. What's the name so I don't have to count? We did Julius Ondongo, didn't we? No, we didn't.
No. We're on Felix Diaz right now.
Okie dokes. Felix Bud is. We're on Felix Diaz. Talk to me. 19-1.
Yeah, 19-1. This was in 2017. Felix Diaz signature wins. Kind of split it between 2 guys, Sammy Vasquez and Granados. Probably the Granados win is even better.
And
Bud and he was coming off a fight. His one loss was to Peterson, and a lot of people felt like he might have won that fight. So he's a Cuban guy, excellent boxing skills, but yeah, that was pretty much his signature moment. He never attained a title, I believe.
His biggest win is?
I'll just put Granados because I think that's a big win to Sammy Vasquez.
Adrian Granados. Is that the same one that Conor Benn fought? Now, well, the other day.
Same one.
Okay, yeah, so then okay. So this was for the WBC super light. So Bud swiped those. Were they vacant or did Felix have them?
They must have been. No, that wasn't for a title. I don't think that was. I think that might have been. He already had those belts.
Yeah, that was top fight. Bud had the WBC and WBO.
Yeah, he's had these already. So okay, so he picked up. Yeah, you're right. He picked up the WBC. Yeah, he picked up the WBO. Yeah, from Lundy and Daria Jean going down. Okay, cool. All right, cool. My bad. Where am I? There I am. So okay, so there's a so he's unified anyway there. Okay, yes, this is where he undisputes. Okay, so WBC's just to keep it in perspective, he's the WBC and WBO champ. Maddie Square Garden in the building, New York. Steve Willis, Glenn Feldman. Yeah, okay. Not him. supervisor Michael George Francesco Valcarcel. Okay. All right. So Bud stopped him in 10 out of the 12. Well, retired him. He was like, no mas. Okay.
He was finished. He really embarrassed him. He was playing with him. So they mercifully stopped the fight.
Aiming at a nice
shit,
way.
he was winning wide too.
Jeez. Shouts out to Bud Crawford. 39 and a quarter. Both men. So let's go into Felix Diaz. So now he is now 20 and 3. 10 by way of knockout. 20 and 3. Dominican. Oh, he's Dominican Republican.
Oh, okay, so it's Dominican.
Close. Who was his best win?
Granados.
Yeah. Just trying to find him. There he is. Let's blow it up a little. Majority decision. Okie dokes. 91, 94, 94. Okay. Then Granados was 13-2 and 2. Granados down once in rounds 9 and 10. He's a on your bike kind of geezer. So this guy must have just was really taking it to him then to get Granados down. Okay. Because Granados would be on his bike.
Yeah.
He's very slippery.
He wasn't a Ben fight.
Yeah, well, he got caught twice. In the Conor Ben fight, I was the only one that thought that Granados possibly that fight could have been a draw, in my opinion. And then I did watch it. I get why people say Conor Ben edged it, but I know Granados was on his bike a lot. But Conor Ben was missing a lot of those shots. I remember he did some Michael Jackson spin, Conor Ben, right? He went to punch him so hard with a right hook, right? That Granados moved out the way and Conor Ben done a whole 360 spin.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
Do you remember that, AJ?
I remember. Yeah. When that happened, I'm like, what the hell was that?
I was dying. He expended a lot of energy on shots like that. So I was like, yeah, Granados was on his bike, but Conor Ben wasn't always catching him clean. Like he just wasn't always catching him at all. But
you still like just did off. I mean, because after that, it's like he didn't come to when he just came to survive, and it's hard to stop. It's hard to knock out guys who just come to survive.
Yeah,
because immediately Ryan Garcia versus Emmanuel Tagoe comes up. Same thing in that
same
fight.
Thing. Yeah, but shouts out to Tagoe. Yeah. People keep saying that he ran. He didn't run. He evaded. He evaded. Look, the dude came as one loss on his record, and he hadn't lost for years, right?
Yeah, I think he lost his second pro fight. Yeah, that was it. Yeah,
pro fight. Hadn't lost for years, right? He comes and fights Ryan Garcia. Obviously, Ryan Garcia being the bigger lad. I think Tagoe, he was just like, you're not. He fought for his thing. He didn't come to lay down. He had to use what his attribute was trying to slip. He was very slippery. He did hit Ryan with some shots, but yeah, he was on his bike. But that's how sometimes your game plan has to be like that against one. You can't just be in the pocket with everybody. You can't toe to toe with everybody. You can't, if you ain't got the longer levers, you can't always try and keep him in box at range. So you got to kind of stick a move and slip. I didn't have no problems with it because it let me know that Ryan Garcia, with these types of slippery fighters, he looked gassed up, gassed out.
We have boxers with move that could give him issues. That's true.
Yeah, chasing to go around the ring, didn't know how to cut off the ring. So, shouts out to go, but hey ho.
But Ryan just needs to learn to cut off the ring.
Yeah, and that's what he needs to do instead of chasing fighters all around. That was the problem that I had with him. He don't cut off the ring, man. So Felix Diaz, 19-1. So by the WBC, WBO, biggest win for Felix Diaz was Adrian Granados. Okay. What else do we need to?
Oh, he fought Emmanuel Arte. That's the guy.
No latte, no party. No party, no latte.
That's the guy that That's the guy that got one landed a good one on Spence in their fight. He fought Spence and he stunned him and hurt him real bad in that fight.
Yeah. Ain't he retired now?
Who, Alarte?
Yeah.
Should be. Hold on. Let me see. When's the last time he fought? Oh yeah. Last time he fought was 2015. So I think he's retired.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that one. Yeah. I thought as much. And there's another. Is it the same latte? I think we got two latte. No, this ain't the same latte because this latte is American. We got another latte as well. I want to say is Richard Latte. Guys, you know who it is. British.
Oh yeah, the heavyweight, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they're related. I don't think so. Yeah,
No,
I doubt it.
Latte. No, they used to say no latte, no party. Okay, so what else do I have to explore with this? So we've done Felix Diaz as Bud's fighter. Felix Diaz's best win is Adrian Granados. And
Granados' signature win is going to be Amir Aman. Now, when he beat Amir Aman, I think it was at 140. Amir Aman was like a hot prospect, probably on steps to go into his title shot, and it was a huge upset.
He stopped him. Yeah,
he stopped him. And Amir Aman, if you had been following him at that time, they low key were trying to build him. He probably was going to be, the guy that they were going to have taken the division. And that's when Granados became actually, a notable fighter. His resume has a lot of fighters on it later on, but he lost all those fights. So,
Oh, his best win is
Amir Aman.
Oh yeah, he took a lot of L's after this. He lost to Adrian Broner, Sean Porter.
Yeah, he went on it.
Danny Garcia knocked him out. Let's see. Then lost to Connor. So
lost to Conor Ben, Broner, Porter. Garcia, Easter. Yeah, he hasn't fought since. No, have you?
No, he hasn't. No.
So there's the is it this one? Amir, this one. Okay. Edward.
Your screen's not changing. I'm still looking at Frankie Gavin.
For real?
Yep.
Okay. Why is it still on Frankie? I've been changed. You guys, you should have told me. Sorry, my bad. I'm there rabbiting on.
Yeah, that's him. That's Amir Aman. Probably Don King's last notable fighter. Like, it was really like
he's a Don King fighter.
Yeah, he was a Don King fighter.
So he doesn't fight.
That's one of the guys Don King, I think, was trying to rebuild his stable with. And like I said, I think the Granados thing, they just did not expect him to get stopped by him.
So he hasn't fought since 2020. He's coming off and lost. Lost to
Jose Ramirez too as well. He beat him on points.
So Amir, he is not. What was he at the time? 22.
He was undefeated.
Oh, he was totally undefeated. Oh, yeah. Bless him.
Granados took his O.
Yeah,
he was trying to transition from like literally going from contender to getting a title shot. It was probably going to come up after that because they were moving him. They were moving him well. He had progressive good fights, but it's just he couldn't get past that
level, that little blip. I mean, God.
He has like I said, it ain't like he just took a bunch of beatings or went in a complete slide, but
no, they're UDs. Yeah, they're UDs.
Yeah, it just kind of put him at well, I guess not even that level. I don't know, kind of between contender and gatekeeper. I don't know what you would be there. You're not going to ever fight for a title, but you're not like people aren't going through you to get to a title either. So he's just kind of in that area.
He beat Ugas.
Yeah. Oh shit, he did now.
Yeah, he had a signature. That's what I'm saying. He beat Ugas. Like I said, he was on the. I think the Granados fight, like I said, was just getting him ready for a title shot, literally, and he didn't make it.
I'm gonna put that down. That his signature win.
I like to look that fight up. I like to watch that.
Yeah, me
it's a good fight, man. Miramon had a great jab. He had his physical stature was very opposing at
he's got
140. He like a skilled
some
version of Robert Easter.
He's damn near 6 feet. Look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a skilled version of Robert Easter. Like if tall and small.
74-inch reach. Yeah, it's got generous dimensions for sure. Yeah, he's 6 foot. You may as well just say 6 foot.
I think Bud has his reach. Bud is 74 inches too.
Hang on. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Bud has a mad, crazy alien reach for his height. Crazy.
Wow.
Because Bud is 74-inch as well. Yeah, he's got some long ass arms, man. That's why you sometimes don't see, and that's why he can get when he hits you in the inside. When he hits Sean Porter with that short left.
Oh yeah, the check left hook.
Check left.
Yeah,
it's just like I think because, and that's not even at full extension, but because he.
I know it's reach up the mountain net.
Yeah, boom down. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, shouts out. That's fucking freakish to have a 74-inch. And how tall's Bud? 5'8". Yeah. Damn. Yeah, he's short as well, isn't he? God,
I can't tomorrow. I'm sorry. Just want to put it there.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be
a good fight though for as long as it lasts.
Yeah, I know. I'm not as for some reason. Why did I went from being like, all right, cool, into like, God, really want to see Errol Spence fight. I really do.
We all did.
Yes, be a shame if these guys don't. Let's get it on.
I mean, but it's not bad for a stay busy fight, because I mean we're familiar with Avenesian and we all know he's gonna bring it. So.
Yeah, that's true. What up, Philip H? In the building. Yeah. I'm always live though. You just got to tap in. Keep tapped in. Was Connor on the titty pills when they fought? Oh, there you are, shouting in the building. I don't know. We don't know what he was on when he was on it, Shell. Because he wasn't on VADA at one point, was he? Comparing resumes, I see resumes don't win fights. They tell you about people's level of opponent. That's what they do. So,
it's always deceptive though sometimes, because sometimes shit happens we don't foresee.
Yeah, I like to. I'm into looking at.
I mean, it's a gauge, but it doesn't really tell the full story.
Ready for punches. Ready for the punches. Ready for the punches. Listos para los chingazos. Mexican, Spanish, more. But yeah. I mean, resumes. Shelton always says resumes don't win fights, but guess what? They tell you what type of. That's why they've got ratings on the box recs. He's a 4-star fighter. Yeah, we want to know if he's a hell of a fighter. We need to know, Shelton.
Yeah.
We don't want to be dealing with 2-star fighters.
Gives you an idea.
We can't be thanking Al Heyman for no 2-star fighters, mate. So we need 4-star fighters, Shelton. 4 5-star fighters, So leave us alone, Shelton, with our resume deep dives. Resumes are muy importante. They are very important in the sport. So yeah. Zurdo proved that, didn't he, Shelton? The one that you was high on. He ain't fought nobody. Guess what? When he fought someone of note, he lost.
Yeah, it turned Shelton into Houdini.
Ain't seen you since. It's the first time you've come back.
That's what I'm saying. Turned Shelton into Houdini and disappeared.
You disappeared, mate, Shelton. We didn't see you. I don't even know if I've got we could play Flow Down because it's like he went into look, we didn't see you. Hang on. Wait, what can we play for Shelton?
Them not like me, some not like them. Man, I figure set this straight and clarify. Put fire upon a pagan, aim for the cranium. Turn off the news, there's a bag of lies. Worst raised man, wanna informer, fun Babylon and every one of them dirty guys. And if they wanna go around the order, I guarantee somebody's dropping flight.
Yeah, you disappeared, Shelton, like my mate doing his little leaping through time there. You disappeared. Now you've just quantum leaped back in the building. You know what I mean? But when you lost, it was pure crickets. So this is the first time we've seen you, so we're throwing Zuda in the trash. But make sure you get a double dose of crow. Eat crow. So we're here to do stats, facts, and data. Over to you, Lieutenant Data.
Computer, establish a security code for access to all functions previously transferred to bridge.
Enter code.
173467321 Charlie 32 789777 643 Tango 732 Victor 731178888 732 476789764376 lock.
Security code intact for all specified inquiries and orders.
Right, so we've got all our coordinates locked in. What's the next fight that we're going to look at for Spence? Fight number 7.
It'd be Kell Brook in 2017. Kell Brook at that time was 36-1. He was the IBF champion. He had just suffered his first loss against Triple G. Kell Brook's signature win is when he won the title against Shawn Porter.
Yes. Great stuff.
Yes.
Hang on. My bad. Because I don't know if this is this Spence's one?
No, we're still
Where are you? Can you see this?
No.
No, okay, that's because it's a different window. Okay, let's get it from that window. Should just be able to. I could probably do it with different windows to windows, but I don't like that about this function. Okay, yeah, you can do it window to window. Okay, I'll do it like this. Can I not do it like this? Can I? Oh, yes. Okay, I could do it like that because then I can always change windows. Now you can see that, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, like you said, Kell Brook in the building. Who's Kell Brook's best win?
Shawn Porter.
Yeah. So there we have it.
Undefeated at the time. Had the IBF belt himself.
Yeah, he had the IBF. Brook.
He went to Porter's backyard to do it as well. Beat him by majority decision.
That fight was boring.
It was extremely boring.
Yeah.
But the funny part is, as boring as that one was for Shawn Porter, that's probably the most definitive win somebody's ever got over him besides the knockout.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, oh, this is a close fight, and Shawn was talking about regardless of what they said about the clinching.
Yeah,
but it was his fault letting him fall. He kept falling in like that, and Kell Brook just used his strength and clinched him.
He clinched and he countered. He countered when necessary.
Yeah. I don't hold the clinch against fighters. That's part of the game. If you get yourself close enough, then it is what it is.
Yeah. Boring. I tried to watch that fight a couple months back.
That's because if you do it effectively, that's fine. If you want to clinch him effectively, then that's fine.
It was very boring. Yeah. Okay, so Kell Brook. He took his IBF off of him. So okay. IBF holder.
I want to say Shawn Porter was undefeated at that time.
He was.
Yeah, so he took his O as well.
Yep.
Kell Brook beat undefeated. Undefeated Porter. How many losses Porter got? 3, 4?
4. Stopped once by Bud. He lost to Keith, Spence, Brook, and Bud. And Bud was the only one to stop him.
Okay, so that's his biggest achievement. Kell Brook. Kell Brook's biggest win, Shawn Porter. So that's an IBF. This is a good scalp here.
Oh, very good.
With all of this mixing, because people like to really discount Kell Brook on the resume. When they like to discount it when it's Bud fought him, but it was fine for Errol to have fought him, and it was a scalp. But when Bud fought him, it's not a scalp. But
I mean, well, they like to say that, oh, he got him when he was so did Spence, because he fought a broken Brook too. He was just coming off the ass whooping the Triple G.
Yeah, I mean, at least he went on. At least Brook still went on to.
The thing I feel about that is, man, people are just dumb. These guys aren't video games. He wasn't broken. He took an L. They stopped the fight, and then he pretty much was kind of inactive, chilling. He came in, he trained, he was ready for the Terence Crawford fight, and just got stopped. It's like people like every time somebody loses, they're like, "Oh, he's garbage now." It's like, no, he just took an L. Like that, his eye was the one eye was beat up, but then when he fought, what's the name? The other eye was beat up, and then he just got knocked out by Crawford. So
Bud,
yeah. So it's not like when people say that, like, oh, it's not like this dude had like 10 losses and he was just taking ass whoopings and was just washed up. This ain't Derek Chisora.
I mean,
let's be honest.
He was coming off wins, like just three wins. He looked real good earlier in the year against Mark DeLuca. He put on a great performance in that fight.
Right.
And the other thing about the Errol Spence fight, like people must not really watch it. Kell Brook was winning that fight until Errol Spence started catching up with him. So it's not like he was just like damaged and no, he put up a good showing in the fight. So I discount his losses because, like, say, he only has 3. When he only had 2, with skipping, but it's not like he was just littered with 7 losses when Terrence Crawford fought him. So
the one thing I like to also bring up is, like, if Brook hadn't, let's just say he hadn't fought Triple G, if he just went into the Spence fight, like, just not fighting Triple G at all. The thing is, like, would Spence have won that fight? I'm not sure.
Don't know. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
You can't be.
Well, it's not an if scenario. Eddie Hearn killed that, so.
Yeah.
He threw his best fighter in there with a guy that was too fucking big. And if you really look at it, there was not a skill gap. Kell Brook was in that fight. He low key made it so people wanted to fight Triple G.
He was doing very well.
He did hit him with an uppercut, lifted him off his feet. If it wasn't for the size gap, Kell Brook wins that fight. I mean,
yeah, that's a fact. He was doing very well, but that was because Chris Eubank Jr. was supposed to take that fight.
He was, and that's what I'm not going to fully throw the blame on Eddie Hearn for that because he brought the offer to Brook. He took it. It is what it is. Brook could have turned.
Yeah, but you got to. This is the reason why you have management,
right?
They got to look out for you because the fighters not look. We always criticize fighters that turn down fights, and then we be like, oh, that wasn't smart. He's scared. He ducked them, but so he's not going to turn down because he's a fighter, and you're supposed to say. But the size ain't good. I remember Floyd's dad saying that. But look at the size, bro. You trying to fight Triple G? Trying to fight you?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, let's think about it. They were trying to have Triple G fight Floyd at the same time. This is a joke. Yeah. he should have been fighting Andre Ward or somebody bigger than him. But this dude wanted to chase the 147 pounder. Eddie Hearn should have been like, no, we got big fights ahead for you, bro. Like, no.
Reserve your fighter. Yeah.
Comparably, at that time, Kell Brook, there was an argument that say that he was the best 147 pounder in the division.
I think the unification match was on the table with him with Jesse Vargas for the WBO. If I'm not mistaken,
he would have dusted Jesse Vargas.
Okay, so we're on to Bud with Julius Ndongo, and this is where he achieved undisputed. Julius,
real quick signature win for Sean Porter. Either I split it between because I kind of like
Who did he fight? Ugas. He beat Ugas, didn't he?
He beat Ugas and Danny Garcia. So I kind of like it's kind of in the same range to me.
I like between them two.
Maybe. Well, you're gonna have to probably say that more because of how it's panned out that you'd have to pick Ugas as the signature win for him, Manny Pacquiao. But they're both quite even. But yeah. Okay. Porter.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the man. Yeah, I would put him there because Danny Garcia 147. All he's been is just
do anything. So yeah,
he's done nothing on 147 ever. Yeah, every time he stepped up, he lost.
I keep forgetting Ugas beat Pacquiao, man. That shit is crazy. But yeah, Ugas is definitely the signature win in that.
Yeah, so
race you. I think a lot of people forgot that.
Yeah, no, I've forgotten it. It's just like whatever.
And it was a good scrap too. That's the funny part. It was an entertaining fight, but it's just
it was.
I forgot about it. It's like
no joke, y'all. It put me to sleep on the night.
Did it?
I'm kidding. No. I'm not kidding. No, it really did. It did.
It was fast paced. I enjoyed that fight.
That's why I kept telling him I got to rewatch it one day because I don't know what the hell happened to me that night. I just fell asleep while watching it.
Yeah, I think I remember actually. I do. Yeah, but because we was all watching it like simultaneously together in the group. So Julius Ndongo. Okay, 22
and 0 title unification. Both of them had 2 belts.
He had the IBF and the WBA.
Yeah, he had that BS IBO belt too, so he could throw that crap in there.
Okay.
So,
but like he was coming off. I remember Ndago, like he had knocked out a guy who was kind of like causing waves. What's his name? KOK. You probably know. He stopped this guy in a round. What's his name? Travansky.
That's his signature win.
Yes,
Travansky
was on a hot streak. He was knocking everybody out.
Yeah.
Ndago went out there and knocked him out in a round. And
he has been looking good recently.
He had a signature. He had a signature run there. Those back-to-back title fights where he, like I said, Tronatsky was the guy.
Yes,
he was one of these Russian dudes that was not knocking dudes out.
Yep.
And Julius Ndago
went out there and chinned him in a round, slept him in a round, done. Like just done, slept him. That was crazy.
So
then
sorry. Sorry, go on. Just tell me the name again. So the signature for
Travansky. It's right under. You had it. It's right there. It's right under
Edward.
Edward.
Yeah.
Edward. That's him. That's the guy. Yep, 25-0, and I think he had probably had a KO ratio as well. But because he was he was on a run, and
they brought Ndongo in there to get slept. That's the funny part about it.
It was supposed to be he upset the apple. He upset the apple. That was hilarious.
Because what they were going to do is after this, that's when actually he was going to probably fight Ricky Burns himself after that.
Yeah,
but he got stopped.
Jeez, 25-0. So yeah.
Then he appointed Ricky Burns after that, beat him on a UD and took his belt. And after that, he went to the Crawford fight.
Yeah, and then he's just been losing. We're not seeing.
Yeah, he's like 9 losses now.
And he got like look at all that.
A lot of red.
Jeez.
Red. Well, these are the last. I want to say I've seen these were the last two. I saw these last two fights. These ones with him. Yeah, he ain't the same like when Bud took his own. Not the same geezer by these times. So yeah, it doesn't look that impressive. It didn't look that impressive when you see his name now. People are like, oh, Ndongo, but he was a hell of a fighter. He was.
People discount when you're undefeated. Some guys just don't handle it when they lose, and especially by stoppage the way he did. That Ndongo fight was significant. Ndongo had like I said, when a year collected both of those belts against, like I said, they weren't bums. These were like significant title challengers. So it's like, or champions or wherever. So he went over and got that, and it was in hostile, it wasn't like he was getting no home cooking. He went into hometowns and got victory. So
right. Exactamente.
But since Bud beat him, he ain't shit though, so that's the
And another thing is, to be honest, the funny part is they really had him and Ndongo forced that fight because they were trying to put who had the IBF? I think they were trying to put a mandatory on one of them and try to not get the fight, and they just were like, "Nah, fuck that." They told the sanctioning bodies were scrapping that, and that's when it happened. So. Because Ndongo wanted to smoke as soon as he knew there was opportunity to unify. Because, like I said, he won those back-to-back belts, so he was really thinking that he was going to go in there and get Terence Crawford. His camp was very confident that he could win that fight.
Muy interesante, interesting. They both was. I'm just seeing what the chat say on Enigma, but Ugas got robbed. Ugas was robbed by Porter. Yeah, we did a point score and rewatch.
It was close, but I had it for Sean.
I had Sean Porter winning.
It was close though. I still had Sean.
Yeah,
Sean. What about you, KOK?
Yeah, I think overall you have to tip the fork to Sean Porter. Like, guys, a guy winning 7-5. See, because they don't have half points in fucking boxing. You only need one extra round. So it wasn't like Ugas was doing enough. All Sean Porter fights look like that. It's just this one time he was able to tip it his way. So I wasn't surprised. There was points when Ugas was doing too much bravado. He should have did more work.
Yeah. That's that. Was you there, AJ, when we did the point score and we watched for that?
I was there. I was on it. Yeah.
I was on it, innit?
I remember. Yeah. That was like one of the first that I did with you.
First that you got into, with us, and that was really early times. That was that was a good fight. It was a good fight though. It was competitive. Yeah, because I was thinking, Ugas, and then look what he went on to do with ERROL Spence. No, hang on. Look how he performed with Errol Spence.
No cap, he probably gave Errol Spence his toughest fight. I'm not even kidding. Like, I mean, that was a war like all through 12 rounds. Sean gave him hell.
Sure, but I'm saying, but then with Errol Spence, Ugas comes and nearly knocks Spence out of the
Are you talking about? Are you talking about Ugas? Yeah.
Without them ropes, that was a knockdown.
Yes. It should have been Rodas one. It should have.
Should have been. Yeah. Without them ropes, knockdown. Yeah, but Ugas isn't known for power.
But Chan, not only that, he hurt Spence 2 more times in the fight too. I noticed he staggered him. He wobbled him.
Remember, we was like, "Ooh, damn, smoky."
Because bro, like when he's doing this, I mean, I'm seeing him landing, but he's not following up. Like bro, if you would just set your feet and follow up with something, you could probably plan him. You put him on the deck. You know what I mean? Like really.
Yeah. That's when I was like, it was good how Spence, pummeled him, but it's only because Ugas decided to be in the pocket and
to shell up with the high guard, stay there in the pocket, not throw. Yeah. He just let his ass get pieced up.
Dude.
But that's, what the hell? That's Ugas' fighting style. He's a mid-range hooker. He fights at mid-range. He doesn't fight at length. So it's really stylistically a bad matchup for him because of the reason that he was able to be more successful with Porter, because Porter doesn't have really significant punching power, and there's times where Porter smothers his works. So Ugas, and like getting in range with Ugas is like when he got in close, because how long his arms are, he can hold him off. Sean Porter is a little guy. I mean, he's effective at style, but he is small. So well, I mean, he ain't small. The dude can get up to like 180 pounds.
Yeah,
he's
just short. In height, he's a small guy.
Yeah,
he's
short. Height-wise, he's little.
That's why Kell Brook, and really, if you think about it, that's why Kell Brook just kind of manhandled him. Kell Brook was extremely strong, so he kind of manhandled Sean, and that's kind of like what Ugas was trying to do, but this Ugas didn't do it enough.
He did nothing, mate. He did nothing. That's what he did. Nothing. But he shelled up by like round 4. Never came. 5. Something like that. And then once he got cracked, he just stayed there. He didn't even try and move. But I was like, bro, move. Move, get out the way. Like, he's just.
That's why I find it funny when people say like
I would never do that.
I mean, Earl is going to do that to. But I'm like, it's funny that you think he's going to stand there and let Earl tee off on him. You know what I mean?
Oh, the lies.
You gotta stop having conversations with people that don't know the shit about boxing.
No.
That's not even a remote style. To be honest, Bud can go to the best fight to probably look at is probably like Bud could easily go to that when he fought who's the Ukraine guy?
Postal.
He just outboxed him. Easy work. So it's like for people to even compare, like I said, if somebody even mentions him and Ugas, they ain't watched no fighting. Like it's like, dude, shut up. Like that's just stupid. He's a switch here. It's completely different. That's why I said, man, sometimes when you start hearing somebody that sounds dumb, you guys gotta tune them out, man, because it's gonna lower your IQ. Because that's stupid. That sounds retarded. Why would there be a brawl between it? Like, I don't know. This sounds dumb.
I hear you. I mean, that's why I see most of these geniuses on Twitter. I just ignore them. I just scroll past the messages like fucking idiot. Like
a lot of them motherfuckers is casuals, bro. Like again,
no.
The majority of boxing fans in America are casuals now.
No, they just started watching boxing like probably 1 to 2 years ago, and haven't even seen any relevant fights and shit like that.
Yeah. Hang on, sorry. Just let me see. Is okay. So let's move on. Once again, it's on. Do. So we got no.
Back to Spence.
Back to Spence.
It'll be Lamont Peterson in 2018. Lamont Peterson was 35-3.
5. Is this number 5?
I think that's number 6.
6.
Yeah, 6.
Let's go.
So yeah, he was 35-3 at that time. Now, as far as Lamont's signature wins, I kind of threw him in there because I'm like, because if you look at it as the time went on and when Lamont beat this guy, but
he beat David Avanesian.
He beat David Avanesian, and the reason I put Amir Khan in there is because you know, they did he beat Amir Khan? Or am I
Yeah.
tripping?
He
Yeah.
did. He did. That was
He did beat
controversial
Amir
at the
Khan.
time,
So I put
it was,
Amir
so.
Khan, David Avenesian in there. And the reason I put them in there together is because David Avenesian, I mean, we know Amir Khan had already been knocked out and he started taking a bunch of L's after that, but he was hot at that time.
World level, but Amir Khan's world level.
Yeah, he's world class level. And the thing about it, the reason I put David in there is because we're now looking at him. He really only has, I think, was it 1 or 2 losses he has now, and he's still actively fighting, and he's about to at a championship level fight.
Yeah.
So I think that's a significant win, especially when that guy right now is still going strong, and is, like I said, about to fight Bud this weekend.
So would you put him would you put Amir Khan or Avenesian?
At the time, I would have to put Amir Khan just because his acclimates.
Plus he's been a champion and Avenesian never has. So
yeah. So it would be Amir Khan, but like I said, I put notable wins, but Amir Khan is definitely his main victory.
Yeah. Out of the 2 wins, I'd say Amir is his best. Not. I mean, they're 2 good wins, but Amir is probably better than David.
So the IBF and the WBA.
Yeah, it was a unification fight. I think. No, wait. I think was it? Or did Amir have both belts?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Both.
Okay. Yeah.
Did he?
No,
I think each one of them had a belt, I believe.
They both had one.
Okay, so it was unification.
So Amir had the WBA and he had the IBF. Lamont had the Lamont had the IBF and Amir Khan had the WBA. Because look, yeah.
Because I could have sworn Amir was. Oh, let me find out. Let me see. Hold on. Stand by.
Because he had the IBF here. Oh, it was a title eliminator.
Oh, okay.
With Victor Manuel Cayo. So, and then
so Amir had them both. So if it was eliminator, then Amir had them both. He was unified. Yeah, he was unified champion. He had them both. Okay,
yeah, so that definitely signature victory there.
Yeah, that's signature. I want to unify. Okie dokes. Yeah, Amir Khan. Amir Khan's signature win.
We'll have to. No, I divided it between 2. Signature win would be Marcus Madonna, and he beat Devin Alexander as well.
Oh, Maidana, that's the. I think Maidana hands down. Maidana hands down. Maidana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been saying that for the longest time. Now. I think Maidana was probably his best win.
The reason I even threw Devin Alexander in there, because he actually has a win over Marcus Madonna. This is when they start you'll start seeing a lot of these guys overlapping each other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he beat him too. I forgot about that. Yeah, he beat him too. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So he was 26-1 at the time. Yeah, 26-1 at the time. Okay, so, and then we will go. No, he's 34. 6. Been stopped 5 out of those 6 times, man. That jaw started to destabilize.
Jesus,
he looks concussed in that picture.
I know.
Look,
I had good fights. I had good fights, and it's time that I give it up because I like the sport of boxing. But boxing is a hard fight. It's a hard sport. I hate how he speaks. Is that horrid?
No, it's even worse. And that guy, why that AJ guy so good looking? My wife.
Oh God, my wife liked him. I know my wife did fuck him, but
It's like, do you want AJ to slam you through a table or through some shit?
And it pissed AJ off. AJ was like, shit, man, if I was going to take the L, I should have might as well did it.
That's me as well. Lost to Danny. He lost to a 5-star fighter, Danny Garcia. He was a hell of a fighter at 140. We like to thank Al Heyman for Danny Garcia. He did nothing at 147. He wasn't a hell of a fighter. He done nothing at 147.
That's Danny Garcia's best win, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, for real.
Danny Garcia also beat Lucas Matisse too.
Oh yeah, that's a good win. That's a good win. Yeah, that's a real good win.
And Lamont Peterson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some bullshit though.
A lot of people saying Lamont won that fight.
Good in that fight.
A lot of people saying, "What do you think? Can you think he got robbed?"
Yeah, I think he did.
Okay, yeah.
They trying to say he started late, but no, it was so blanket. Like if you understood any kind of boxing, it was blanket. I mean, it was extremely obvious what he was doing. Even if he started in the 6th round, the first 5 rounds, Danny Garcia wasn't landing any punches. He was moving around. He knew he could tire Garcia out, and then he just stepped on the gas on him. I don't know how he didn't win that fight. That shit to me is a joke.
Well, he's a 5-star fighter. So that makes him, what does that make him, guys? 1, 2, 3. A hell of a fighter. Doesn't it? According to Box, right?
But the Matisse was a good win. That's a good win.
Sabjuda. Yeah. I mean, Amir Khan's resume is I think it's amazing.
It's great. It's awesome. It's great.
It's would you say it's stellar? Just short, just stellar. I mean, you've got Canelo, Paulie, yeah, Pillow Fist, Malignaggi, Marcus Maidana, Danny Garcia. Oh, fucking hell.
Did I say Dimitri Salita? Is that the promoter guy? Was he a fighter?
Yeah, he was a fighter. By the way.
Oh shit! Oh, yeah, I know that.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Oh, he boxed. Oh, no, damn. So now he's the promoter guy now.
Now he's the promoter. Yeah.
Wow.
Look that
I see his name. Yeah, I didn't know that yet.
His ass.
Damn, not stopped him in a round. Shit.
Stopped him in 1 round. That's why you went to promoting. He wasn't.
Damn.
But he was a 3-star fighter. Not too bad. Go on, Dimitri. Yeah, but I did always know he was a boxer. So you had Maidana, Judah, Peterson, Garcia, it's Colosso, yeah, Alexander, Algieri, Canelo.
Oh, that was bad.
Canelo. He was doing well in the Canelo fight, didn't he?
Oh, he was. Yeah.
What
that was the time he caught his ass. That was 6 rounds. Yeah,
6 rounds. Yeah. I just remember him just. I couldn't believe it. He was doing so well. Terence Crawford. I predicted that on the button. I predicted a round 4 KO by.
Ben quit.
No, sorry, that was Kell Brook. I did for the round 4. Yeah, he made this one. He retired. It was so he said he got low blowed, and then
that wasn't a low blow. That wasn't a low blow. I saw the replay. That wasn't a low blow.
He was just getting beat the fuck up. Yeah,
he just threw the towel in on himself.
Yeah, he knew Terence was about to knock him out. That's why he's like, forget this.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Look, then he lose to Kell Brook right at the
end.
Beat
the fuck
I love that Kell Brook fight,
man.
Kell Brook, you could tell he had been saving that ass whooping for years.
Oh yeah.
He gave it to him.
But you know what? Amir Khan had so much wear and tear and had such a better level of fight. He had nothing left, and you could see why he had nothing left. Do you know what I mean?
But I put that on. That fight could have been happy. I remember Amir Khan when he first went to I don't know what it was, what promotion was that put them on the same billing, and he was like, "Oh, I came over here to fight you, Kell Brook," and then years go by, he gets knocked out by Canelo. So that's on Amir Khan, man. He could have been got that smoke, and I think he still would have got his ass whooped.
I believe you, Amir. He never wanted to fight. He prolonged it for so long, and I think honestly, like he just delayed the inevitable. Really, I mean, I mean. Maybe he had a chance. Maybe he had a better chance back then.
In his prime for prime.
Yeah.
I picked Amir Khan to beat Kell Brook. Sorry, I would have. When this fight was coming up, it was a back and forth thing. But remember, AJ, you was a bit indecisive, and I was like, nah. I was like, Kell Brook's got this. I could just see the eye of the tiger in Kell Brook for this. But rewind 5 years previous, 6 years previous, 7 years previous, 8 years. Amir Khan would have outboxed Kell Brook. No disrespect, he would have.
You're right, I wasn't decisive, but then I went with Brook to win because I just thought that, like, I think he wants this a lot more. He really does.
I didn't think Amir Khan had any chance in that fight at all. But see, this is the thing about it, is like we can't even say like there was a reason why he didn't fight that dude. It was a real reason why, because we can't say it was money, because I promise you he could have made some big money, but Kell Brook,
he was scared that Kell Brook would have knocked him out, because Kell Brook was the heavy-handed fighter, whereas Amir Khan was the fast fighter. But if Kell Brook would have connected with that type of glass jaw that he's got, he didn't want that embarrassment, because then that would have stopped his money coming in for him to do fights in America, because he was just like, in America. But if he would have got fucked up by Kell Brook in England, it would have stopped.
Done.
Yeah, done. Everyone would have we're not putting you in no fights like that. We don't want to see you in America. So he delayed it not because he didn't think he could beat him. In my opinion, it's just that he couldn't take the risk of getting knocked out. If
he wanted to maintain his status as the UK's premier welterweight.
Yeah, as a superior welterweight. If he could have almost guaranteed that just 100% outboxing Kell Brook, he would have did that fight. I believe he would have beat Kell Brook, but hey, if he would have got clocked, he would have got clocked.
He didn't seem to think. He didn't seem to think so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think if Danny Garcia can close his eyes and throw a punch and knock him out, I think Kell Brook could have got him. It would have been bad. It would have looked like literally you would have been saying, "Damn, Amir Khan had like 8 rounds to 1 before he got stopped." That would have been like the conversation.
But Chan, I don't entirely disagree with you that Amir would have beat him, but like I give it in the prime's 50-50. I give it 50-50.
I would have edged it 60-40, Amir Khan.
To Amir? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he just the level of competition that Amir Khan was fighting out of the gate, coming from the Olympics and all of that. Then he was just catapulted into the American scene. He didn't mind. Trust me, I'm British. It's that British pride. It's better to lose to a world level or a world level American than to what was deemed as, even though Brook was world level, but then to a world level Brit with a resume that you could still question. That's what it was ego. So I was knocked out by Canelo. Doesn't look that bad. Canelo beats
that's what I'm saying. It's like I'll get knocked out by Bud Crawford, Canelo, and Danny Garcia
beats everyone. I'd rather get by American world champs or whatever than this geezer.
I'll get chinned by them, but Kell Brook, that's too much. I can't have him knock me out though.
That's all it was. Trust me. From Brit to I know how he fought. Yeah, let me get beat up on world level with Americans because it don't look that it looks he just had better level of competition. Amir Khan, like there's not even any point of like deep diving a Kell Brook resume to that degree. Kell Brook's resume is but it's not really.
No, because after he won the title, he went back home and had a bunch of gravy fights. That's where I think I know the Gavin name from, because I think he beat Gavin and some other dudes.
Who Brook?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
he did.
Like European level.
Yeah, he went back, and it was like he was kind of sitting on the title, and it was like,
I don't know if it was hard.
This is when IBF before they got infiltrated, so they forced fucking like that fight was going to have to happen with Spence,
Spence, because he was hostaging up the fucking belt. Brook,
not been doing it with Spence. Go figure.
Yeah, it was just He went back to fighting European, British level, British common. Yeah, it was disappointing what Kell Brook was doing because he had no discipline out of the ring, ballooning in weight, didn't stick to a good diet, drinking a lot of drink. You know, he's from up north, and the culture up north in the UK is a lot of beers and.
Heard he got stabbed twice too.
Then he got stabbed twice. Fell out with Eddie Hearn. It was all chaotic for Kell. Whereas Amir Khan was just on this upwards trajectory. He was like the glossy gold. He was like the Asian Oscar De La Hoya, good looking lad. Do you know what I mean? Everyone everyone more rooted for Amir Khan than Kell Brook. It's pretty much split because they're both Northerners. But yeah, it was pretty much split. And then Kell Brook had all then the scandals started to come out of his sexuality, which was just a mazza. I don't know if you lot was aware.
I've heard stories. I've heard rumors.
It just got overshadowed. And shouts out to Amir Khan. He just kept doing his thing. So
you never heard about until Amir Khan started talking that weird shit about AJ. You never heard of no Amir Khan. Later on when those guys chased him out of his neighborhood and shit like that. But it's like during his career, you never heard like, oh, Amir Khan was at a bar and he slapped a girl on the butt. No stupid stuff like that at all. It's like he came over here and realized, let me just stay over here. Ain't gonna be no trouble. Nobody knows me. So and he got a bunch of signature wins. Like I said, he was extreme factor anything before welterweight and below.
Yeah, Amir Khan's great fighter. Just his fucking chin was shit. But I mean, great fighter though. Shouts out to Amir Khan. Gets on my nerves with that. I don't know what accent that is, mate, but hey. I don't like his interviews. He says the same thing all the time in every interview.
Hey,
like,
Chad.
We know you retired, bro. Like, we're not asking you to come back, bro.
By the way, Chad, like, did you know that he put a video up on Twitter not too long ago that he was walking around and somebody said, "Hey, bro, you look like Amir Khan." Did anybody tell you that?
So corny. That's the thing with Amir Khan. Mad corny. Always has been. Mad corny, man. And oh yeah. And one thing that did overshadow Amir Khan, though, was his wife with the AJ shit. And you guys missed it because over here, they was at loggerheads. Him and his wife were literally gonna divorce. They was on morning TV like it was a fucking weigh-in. Like it was fucking face-off, love. Arguing because he was saying Mir Khan's family couldn't stand her because she's American, right? She's American Muslim. She wasn't into tradition. Like she still wanted to show skin and stuff like that. They was just like, nah, she's trash, mate. Like his family was like, look, she's trash. Like she's rubbish. Like, and she just didn't do anything by the book. And she was like, kind of like flirtatious. And then there was rumors that she's sleeping with geezers. She got here and it went a bit wild. And then reputation over in the States, it was a bit, more of a diluted Islamic vibe that she was on. And they just couldn't control her. They just felt that. So it was, and she didn't want to be controlled. And they were at loggerheads here. I mean, they was always, I used to wake up in the morning, getting ready to do whatever I'm doing. Amir Khan and his wife were on TV, Good Morning Britain again.
Why are they going on TV for and discussing their personal business? Like,
every bit of their personal business. It was so cringe. I'm not sure what, and that was, I was shocked that they were still together now because I thought,
are they still together?
Yeah, and they're together. They've got cut like 2-3 kids, and man, it was horrid. It was bad. It made Amir Khan look because he was kind of like, he was dissing her, but he was kind of dissing but wanted her. But he was dissing her, like basically it was diss for diss, mate. It was bad. It was like a presser. It was doing, and it was more. Yeah, let me see if anybody remembers that. To you guys, let me see if is Dr. P. Will Dr. P remember that? Is Dr. P here? Don't know. Sammy, Sammy would have been a kid. Sammy's only like 18 now, 19 now. Sammy, you would have been like 10. In the building. Sorry, I had the screen blown up, so wasn't even looking. My bad, guys. But when we're doing the resume, we do. Shouts out to Al Money. Thank you for that. Too squiddly diddly. Thank you, massively appreciated, Al. Hope you are good. We've got Mr. Bomb Squad in the building. Shouts out to you, Eric Gomes. Kel Brook is Arlette. Both guys are nice looking.
Arlette, everybody's cute.
Arlette's back. Guess who's back? It's Arlette with the. Yeah, would you say Arlette? He said, Arlette, you think everyone's cute. Kel Brooks is cute. Nah, not for me.
He talks kind of funny. I like. I find his voice funny in his accent.
Light on his feet for me, mate.
I'm ready. Eddie's ready. I'm ready.
Oh my God, you sound like him.
Do I?
Oh. Yeah.
So shit, I wasn't even trying, really.
Oh my God, yeah. You know one thing I'll give you that you are really good at, mimicking.
Some voices I can do, some I can do. I can't do all, but some I'm good at.
That was fucking it on to the T.
Really? Wow. Okay. All right then.
Yeah, but you're good at voices. You
Thank
are.
you. Thank you.
Oh, and for an American, I don't know how you do regional British accents because that's hard
It's just I have a good ear for what you guys say, how you word syllables, and I can like kind of I kind of clock that, like how you just pronounce certain words. It's like, okay, they're saying it this way, and I could kind of just like kind of mimic that. So
yeah, that was fucking what you just did. You just sounded exactly like him. Wow, crazy, crazy, crazy. Amir Khan is he's a special fighter. Yeah, he's a hell of a fighter. Yeah. He wanted to fight Floyd. Floyd was like, you a
oh
4-star
god,
fighter.
I
I'm a
gotta find this
5-star
video
fighter.
I gotta find this video that documents why Floyd didn't fight him. It's hilarious. I
Floyd,
put it in the
I
put
don't
it in
know
the
why
chat.
Floyd, because at that time Amir Khan was a force to be reckoned with for Floyd at that time.
I think Floyd would have beat him. I think Floyd would have beat him. He would have beat him.
Floyd would have it would have been it, but it could have gone 50. It could have been a 50. You could have
I think it's a distance fight, but Floyd would have edged it. I think yeah.
Amir Khan at that time, super fast. Floyd, no power, but super elite skills.
Very defensively sound, though.
Scared. He would have been trying to pepper up Floyd.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have been scared of a knockout. Like
no, I mean, but Floyd is very defensively sound. Yeah.
Close, I think.
Yeah, they would have made it close, but Floyd's defensively sound. I think he would have just picked a lot of good. He would have countered Amir a lot. Probably coming in and use the shoulder roll to really kind of block Amir shots.
Yeah. I would have loved to see that fight.
Would have been a good fight.
Yeah, but like you said, Floyd would have ended up dragging him through the mud because, I mean, Amir Khan had good speed, but his punches is kind of slappy, and timing always defeats speed. And I think Floyd had the best timing in the game. And low-key, even though he doesn't have torrential punching power, he hits hard enough so that you've never seen nobody that's
it was respectable. It was respectable power. It was
he can run you into something, which would be the mistake. I remember that video, if you ever seen that video where Berto's talking about it, and he says he makes you so uneasy that because the shot that knocks you out is the one you don't see. Yeah, the one you don't see. So he says he makes you feel like at any point in time he can hit you from a place that you're not prepared for, and it could sleep you. So people, that's why every time you see somebody fight them, they stop throwing punches.
Right. Yeah. Right. He was stunned. Floyd stunned them like a deer in headlights. It was stunning. Yeah. Yeah. Sammy. Yeah. He was in I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. Amir Khan.
Oh, shit.
He stole. Yeah, I remember when he was in that. He stole the strawberries and blamed it on Ozzy. Amir Khan, he's slightly annoying, but great fighter. Give him that all day long. Dylan
Ton of heart. Won a great resume. You know what I mean? Can't take anything away from him.
You cannot. Dying. See,
because Chan like who'd have thought he would have become a champion? Oh, sorry.
It's all right. Go ahead.
I'm saying, who thought he would have become a champion after he got knocked out by Breeze Prescott in a round?
Oh yeah,
like that. Yeah, like just
knockout that he suffered.
Very first, Breeze Prescott took his own first stoppage loss ever in one round. That's it. Yeah,
and that's when the jaw just seemed to deactivate.
Yep. I mean, but before that, there were signs before that because he had some shaky performances before. He got dropped. He got dropped by just lesser tier fighters, and so his chin was questionable even back then, going into that fight.
How many times have you been stopped? 6.
5.
5 times. Yeah.
5 out of 6.
6 losses, 5 for them stopped. Okay, Coolio and Marvin gang. All right, so now we are on Bud Crawford, are we?
Yes.
Yep.
So we're going to go to 2018. This is when he made his debut at 147.
Jeff Horn.
Jeff Horn, yes, undisputed fight against Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn was 18-0. He had the WO championship, so this was a title fight. Jeff Horn's signature win is, of course, against Manny Pacquiao.
And I think he had defended the belt once. I'm not sure who. What the guy's name was. Gary O'Cochran. He fought him. Never saw that fight, but he stopped him in 11 rounds. Then he went into the Bud fight after that.
18-0-1. at that time. I'd stopped him ninth round. Okie dokes, yeah.
That's probably one of Bud's easiest fights, if I'm being honest.
9 rounds.
He beat the brakes off of Jeff Horn. Shit.
Wasn't that in Nebraska?
Yeah, I think that was.
That was his hometown. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, 9 rounds. Bud is a 8. When he knocks you out, it is usually
6+.
8. Yeah, 8. He's in the 8, 6+.
Yeah, 8, 9, or 10 is when you're gonna get stopped by him.
He really gets stopped.
Usually stops his guys late, except for Brooke. He caught him early, but so.
Yeah, Brooke. It's funny. I don't know why I predicted round 4 for Brooke.
You did?
Sure why. Yeah, I got that right on the button. I went in a prediction league, but if you go back on when I first started my show, I did an official prediction on that. Yeah, and
you got a knack for that stuff.
Yeah, sometimes
around.
Sometimes I'm good at it, and I think the reason why I want to say why I picked rounds, because looking at his resume, there was a 4 there. There was a 4 there. I kind of averaged out for some reason, and I kind of remembered that he gets a bit fired up at the 4th round, and if he's going to do a southpaw, I've noticed that he does lock in after like 3-4 rounds southpaw. So I don't know. So it just made me be like, okay, he's going to do Brooke in 4. I don't know why, guys. I picked 4. It's there. You can see it.
Well, the thing was, I mean, what I noticed is like for the Brooke fight, he fought the first 2 rounds in Orthodox, and Brooke was actually getting the better of it. He was getting the better of it. And then the third, he switched to southpaw, and that's when shifted.
Yeah, and I knew it. It was game over because Brooke had beat him the first 2 rounds.
Oh yeah, me too. I had him winning the first 2 as well. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so and Bud, since he probably okay, I need to switch it up. Then southpaw, that was all she wrote, more or less.
That was fucking crazy, Ray. That was crazy. I felt sorry for Amir Khan. Got sent into them ropes. Now he's 23-1, 3 stoppages, 13 KO.
He got stopped by I think Michael Zarafa, but then he rematched him, beat him on points. Then he got stopped by Tim Tszyu in his last fight.
Yeah, Michael Zarafa. He did it twice, so lost. Then won a majority. Who's his best win?
Manny Pacquiao.
Oh
yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's on a rewatch list, by the way.
Yeah, is it? I'm really into doing that actually, and we need to put.
Chan, I watched the fight. It was a lot. It was close, man. It wasn't an outright like robbery with people. Like Horn had a lot of success.
Yeah. Also, we need to put. I'm not sure which one, because they did 4, didn't they? Maidana, Pac-Man, Maidana. I mean, Marquez. My bad.
Who?
Well, Marquez.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Right. Oh yeah. The first 3 fights are on there. Yeah, too.
Yeah.
Right.
How many times they fought 4? And the 4th one is when he got fucked up.
When Marquez slept. When Pacquiao got slept. Yeah. And that pretty much has ended the series.
No, you said that was all she wrote there, boy. Shit, I thought he was dead.
I think we all did.
I thought he died. Honestly, I thought he died. Where am I? So Jeff Horn. So his best win was Pac-Man. And okay, so who's Pac-Man's best win?
You name it.
Damn, who did he not beat?
There's too many. There's too many. Like I was like, you name it. Because he has signature wins. But you can go off accolades, multiple division champion.
Fucking crazy.
Wow. He has so many
Ricky
victories.
Miguel Cotto.
Forget me calling anybody else's resume stellar. This is a stellar resume. Stellar.
Yeah. Look at all that.
Stellar.
Tim Bradley, Floyd Mayweather.
Fucking stellar.
Chris Algieri when he was undefeated, but Brandon Rios, Juan
Marquez, Bradley again.
Shane Mosley, Antonio Margarito, Joshua Clottey,
Cotto,
Ricky Hatton, De La Hoya, David Diaz, Barrera, Eric Morales, and that's it.
His signature wins to me are the Morales fights. I think he evolved so much from those Morales' fight, and Morales was a fucking monster. So for when he came back to beat him, That was to me some of his best wins.
Look at this fucking resume. Yeah, you can't fucking yeah.
Nah, man. Nah.
Yeah, that's fucking goosebumpy.
Y'all know how he came into notoriety, right? I'm sure KOK knows.
Oh, he was on the undercard with I seen
little,
Lennox Lewis.
The Ladawa guy, what's his name? I think he took that fight on short notice and stopped him. I think he took it on 2 weeks' notice and stopped. Then that's when he pretty much became like known to everybody.
Yeah, on with Ruttman and Lewis.
Okay, it was on that undercard.
It's on that undercard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, man. Shouts out to Blood Clot Manny Pacquiao. Stella.
The HBO team couldn't even get his name right. The commentators, Jim Lampley, mispronounced his name.
Yeah.
That's why I started calling him Pac-Man, because they couldn't say his damn name right.
Yeah, that's why they called him Pac-Man. But he looked like the the computer game. I don't know. He didn't really look like that, did he? So they just called him Pac-Man. But you remember Pac-Man, the computer game?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Who could forget?
Why was he that? But it was just
David Diaz. Yeah, I remember post-fight, he was saying how like just that fucker was too fast. Like fast, just fast, man. Like
look, let's see how many O's he took. A few. Okay, so I want Manny Pacquiao's 6th best win, but he's an 8 division champ. It's mad.
Oh man, it's too hard to call, man.
We gotta get 1 or 2. At least 3.
You could say Oscar.
No, that's not even.
Well, no way, because he was coming.
Already had him.
He was coming up, but still.
Don't get it twisted. It's still a great win, though.
Yeah, it's a great win.
I think it's significant as well, because a lot of people thought
he drained himself for that fight. He came in at 144. Oscar had no business fighting that fight. That was bullshit.
I think also like one thing that was, a lot of people thought that Pacquiao was going to get destroyed. I mean, like he came in that fight as a heavy underdog. A lot of people thought that it wouldn't go the way it did. As well.
Yeah, that was just off name recognition. The only people that thought that nah, man. That's what I'm saying. Whoever fucking was thinking that's a clown, because like I said, for Oscar to come down to 144 at that age, he looked like a dead man. I mean, I was just keeping it real. He got fucking stopped by him, but it's like that was not Oscar De La Hoya. I mean, that was Oscar De La
a shell of De La Shell.
Yeah, he was nowhere near that. That was not Oscar De La Hoya that fought Trinidad. Yeah,
it was Oscar De La Shadow.
Can we say Marquez?
I was gonna say, you could say Marquez. He took Bradley's okay. Marquez.
Did Marquez lose to Morales? Who? Because you know they had the round robin. Did Morales, was he one that was always being Marquez, or was it Barrera?
It was Barrera. Him and Morales fought 3 times. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Marquez fought one of them though.
Hang on. Oh God, look at him now. Old. God damn. Yeah.
That's what happens.
Why have they got the old picture up?
Yeah, that's why they get no fighting pictures? It's fucked up.
It's kind of cold. Yeah.
Why they got the old picture up? It's not like he's active and fighting, like, so you'd have that.
Danny Garcia knocked him out. I felt so bad.
Yeah,
that was sad as hell.
Oh man. All right, we need. So will we say? What are we saying? A Marquez?
He did fight Marquez. He did. Okay.
Yeah. No. Talk about Pacquiao. We went.
Okay. Went back to Pac. Okay.
Yeah, we need 3 signature wins. We've kind of veered off a little bit, but this is a part of it because we're deep diving on the deep dive, so it's still a part of.
So you said 3?
So yeah. So this is a Hall of Famer ATG as well. So they both. So would Pacquiao be involved in both Errol Spence's and Bud's lineage?
Yeah, he would because he beat Keith in 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he would be in that era too as well.
Yeah, just saying. So, okie dokes. So who are we going to give? Who's going to be Edward? Right. Who's going to be signature? Edward, AJ, Cotto.
I think Cotto, Marquez, and let's see, one more.
I would say Morales. When he beat Morales, that was a significant win.
Yeah, Morales.
Morales
I
was
agree with
and
that.
Morales
Yeah.
actually beat him the first time, cleanly beat him. It's one of the few times, like, Marquez, the fights are always like, if you kind of don't know, but Morales clearly beat him, and when he came back and beat him this next time, he stopped him and he just beat the will out of him. So that got to be his signature win, because really that's when he evolved his style. Because prior to that, he was just a left hand dominant fighter. That's when he developed his right hook, and that propelled him from there. So I would say it would be Morales. He forced him to change.
Did you say Margarito? No.
No.
No, Margarito was garbage by then.
Garbage.
They had already exposed him with the fucking gloves and everything.
Yeah, they did all these cheating garbage. So we had Eric
Pacquiao
Morales.
beat the fucking hell out of his ass, though, man. That was crazy. I can't believe that fight wasn't stopped. It should have been.
That's why I'm glad, because he was a fucking cheater.
Yeah, he begged to come back and get his ass whooped.
Yeah, true.
No, I wouldn't put Cotto in there because he brought Cotto down in weight too.
Oh, he did?
Cotto was a career but at that time, Cotto was normally at 154. No. I think he pulled him out to 140.
Still a 147 fighter. No, I mean, he brought him down catch weight to 145.
Yeah.
I mean, when Floyd beat him, it was at
154.
Oh, was it at one?
Yeah, it was. That was.
Floyd fought him at his full weight. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, at 154 when he fought Cotto.
Yep.
But Pacquiao's not a natural welterweight.
That's the thing he was saying, because Cotto, he was saying that Cotto had never lost no fights.
Yeah, that's Cotto bust up his nose.
But Pacquiao's not a natural welterweight either.
Okay, so that was that. Well, I thought they was little. Yeah, okay, so that's why. So Floyd was. I want to say now. I know that you're right, because I think in the weigh-in, I think by the time they fought Cotto, by the time he rehydrated, he was 19 pounds more than Floyd.
Yep, he was way bigger than him.
Crazy.
Wow.
And he had with the Pacquiao fight, they had one of them hydration rules too. So it's like, nah.
So who are we giving? Shane Mosley was already washed.
Yeah, he was washed by that time. He was.
Kind of. Yeah.
Marquez or Morales, flip a coin.
What about Bradley?
Timothy Bradley, because he was undefeated, but it was just how it happened and what the outcomes was. But you could still say Bradley is a signature. Yeah. He's a Hall of Famer.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, yeah, he just got in. So yeah. So okay. Yeah. So
it's hard, man.
Bradley, Cotto, and Morales.
It's hard. It's a toss up, really, man. He beat so many good guys.
I mean, definitely, I'm cool with Cotto, Morales, and Bradley.
Yeah, that's my pick. Those are my picks. Yeah, those are my picks. Yeah. Marquez, Cotto, and Bradley. Yeah, those are my picks.
No, I think Edward said Morales.
No, we got to put Morales in there.
Morales.
Well, let's have. Do you want to have Marquez in there as well? 4 then.
I say Marquez, Morales, and then you can put Bradley, because he had trilogies. I think with all of them too.
Because Cotto's Hall of Famer. Well, so Cotto, Marquez, Morales.
All right, we'll do 4. We'll do 4. Those 4.
And Bradley. Yeah,
those 4 is fine.
Cotto, Marquez, Morales, Bradley.
Because Pacquiao's the only fighter to beat Bradley. He's the only one.
Yeah.
Only lost twice to him. That's it.
Yeah. See, so all right, Cotto, Morales, Bradley, Marquez. Yeah.
I said pick them. He got so many of them. It's
many.
Ridiculous.
There's even at different weights and stuff. Yeah. So Bud, Jeff Horn, and that's how that gets to Manny Pacquiao.
And low key, I want to throw him in there, but it's just because he was. Did he fight a fight before that?
Who?
Thurman. Because this is the reason why I say it, because Thurman was undefeated and way younger than him when he beat him.
We're gonna have to put Thurman in there.
But is Thurman getting in the Hall?
Was that Thurman undefeated at that time?
He was undefeated.
Yeah. We got to get, and he was a top 5 welterweight.
And he had a championship belt. And he was young and young.
Yeah. What did he have? The WBA.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, does anybody see him getting into the Hall?
I don't know, but I mean, it's still a signature win. Manny Pacquiao's is you'll see more Hall of Famers on his record because it's stellar and it's extensive. It's quite exemplary, exceptionary. Do you understand? You won't see loads of Hall of Famers on most people's records. So
him beating Thurman at that age, that shit does not happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just because Keith Thurman may not qualify for the Hall of Fame, it's still a signature win, though. Yeah, we're being spoilt by going, well, Bradley's in the Hall of Fame, Cotto's in the Hall of Fame. Morales is in the Hall of Fame, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah. And Marquez.
Both of them. Yeah.
Yeah. See, Furman's the only one that
And
He
they're
also
always
fought
tired.
Barrera.
He
also fought Barrera too. Could we add him? Or
Barrera.
I
him
forgot
too.
he beat
Him
Barrera.
too. Twice.
Yeah.
Fought him twice. Yep.
I'm putting him on.
Yeah, he got to be. He got to be. You put those three horsemen, Barrera, Morales, and Marquez, they always are looped together. And Barrera having that signature win when he beat up Prince Nassim.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah. So I mean that motherfucker Barrera, to beat Barrera the way he did.
Did he bite? Did Manny fight Corrales?
Diego Corrales? No.
No. They never fought. No.
No. Oh, what a shame.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Yeah. Rest in peace to him. But yeah, that's a shame. That would have been nice to have on there as well. Corrales, Bradley. Yeah, that's stellar. Because Floyd I love that fight because of what Floyd did to him. But Diego Corrales is a hell of a fighter. Yeah.
Diego Corrales, after that fight, went and fought Freitas, who was the other fourth dude undefeated, and stopped him.
Come on.
like 35-0 I think you Argentinian.
Argentina. See? Yeah.
So yeah, he was Corrales. That people like always like, oh, Corrales. Yeah, but that just told you how good Floyd was at that time.
Yes.
He was already elite.
Yeah, super elite.
Yeah, super elite against an elite dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame that Manny Pacquiao didn't get to do that then. Yeah. But look at that. So we've got Cotto. So we've got Miguel Cotto, Eric Morales, Juan Manuel Marquez, Timothy Bradley, Keith Thurman, and Antonio Barrera in the building. Shouts out. That's stellar. Okay. So that bud with the Jeff Horn, that's what sprang us into all of that. Sick. So now we can go spend.
So technically, the Jeff Horn one was a good win. That was a great win.
Sick win.
Yeah.
Sick win. Yeah, totally.
The bug got in there, just beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, and look what it's opened up to, Hall of Fame shit. And Bud's a part of this Hall of Fame,
Yeah, that's why that Thurman fight so that significant, because he won that after Horn beat him. So I mean, it's like if you're thinking he was going downhill and the young dogs were going to rush him. So I don't give a shit about him sitting all those years. He had a fight before that. And Manny did he should. They set him. They bought Manny to get fucking put away by him, and he stopped. And he brought the heat.
Matter of fact, let me ask you. Could I get you guys' opinion on something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so this could happen with any. I mean, it's just well, not a concern. It's just something I've been thinking about for a while is regards to how boxers and how they move up in weight. My thing is if a boxer, if they've been a champion in their own weight class and they move up in weight, should they take a gimme fight or should they immediately go into a title shot? For me, I think it depends on how good the boxer actually is.
It depends how stellar they are. Depends.
Yeah. I think it depends on the level of skill they have. So,
but I do feel that if you do move up in, all right, if you was a world champ, say you was a world champ at 135, and then you move up to 140, I feel that you should be knocking about to acclimate still only in the top 20.
Okay.
You shouldn't be.
I mean, because look at Bud, because Bud moved up from 140 to 147, immediately went after Jeff Horn in the title fight, in his first fight, and we saw.
I wouldn't criticize if he fought someone to acclimate, but within the top 20. If you're that type of guy and you've come from undisputed, I'll probably even say you're going to have to acclimate with someone in literally the top 10 to 15 max.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm not saying, but that's a testament how good Bud is.
Someone like Teofimo Lopez.
Yes.
Top 20. You may.
Yeah, he's acclimating now. He fights the Pedro Campa guy, and now he's fighting Sandor Martin. Then
who's number 5.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
And when's he going to fight for a title? When's he going to fight for a title in his next fight? The one after next? You know what I mean? So
now that you're fighting someone that's number 5, you're going to have to keep it pushing 4-3, and so you've boxed yourself in, so you better know what you're doing, because I don't want to see you fighting number 5 and then you're fighting someone that's ranked number fucking 58.
Because you've not only been a champion, but a unified champion. So
yeah, exactly. So yeah, we need to see him with someone that's top 10 to 15 max. Yeah. So number 5, very good. So let's just see if he can. It's a different ball game at 140. Speaking to Rock yesterday, he feels that, you know, oh, but all the dudes coming from 135 into 140. I don't give a fuck. 140's beast without them lot.
It's kind of true.
140 was beasting before the new Bucks, before Devin Haney if he goes there, before if Shakur Stevenson lands there, before Teofimo Lopez, before Ryan Garcia. It was beasting before them. They don't make 140 beasts. They better hope, because this is where, in my opinion, that these lot are going to get their L's in 140.
Yeah, half of those dudes moving up are going to get dispatched. I mean, let's be real. They're still trying to fucking clean up. I mean, thank God for Devin Haney cleaning up 135, but a lot of the motherfuckers vacating that division, running up to a division where it's even worse. Like, I'm sorry.
They don't belong. They probably don't belong.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia avoiding Devin Haney to what? Go fight Regis Prograis and get stopped? Like, I'm sorry. Like, what you running to?
He ain't gonna fight Regis.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. He's not like, so if you couldn't get a title at 135, I promise you ain't gonna get one at 140. Right. Definitely. I mean, like, what's the end game? That's what. Oh, titles don't matter. Yeah, titles don't matter when you can't win them.
When you can't.
No. He only said that because Devin's got the belts. That's the only reason.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He can't win them belts from Devin, so he knows that shit. He can't beat nobody at 140 that's a fucking champion. He can't beat nobody in the top 10. Fuck that.
Who?
Fucking Brian. Nobody likes me for real. Garcia.
Lame Garcia. Gets the lowest views every time I talk about him on my channel. No one watches it.
Okay, so I guess we can move on to Mr. Carlos Ocampo. Number 5 for
we all know what happened in that fight. We all know what happened there.
Didn't Errol
stopped him in a round? Stopped him in a round with a body shot. Yeah,
it was in 2018. He was 22-0. To be honest, this was a mandatory defense, and this was after Monopalooza or what the fuck.
Yeah, it was IBF Mando.
Fight. Yeah, so.
Where's Errol Spence here on his resume?
Look for the L.
It's further back. Yeah, he had a bunch of fights after that.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, well, look for the L.
He just got appointed by Fundora.
Yeah, he's just been David Bustamante. He beat him 3-1.
He actually had a good showing against Fundora. That's the funny part. He was doing like
that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, he went the distance and was giving Fundora some issues, man. He wouldn't go away.
So Ivan Matute. Okay. What?
I said his signature. I guess his Carlos Ocampo's signature win would be Roberto Ramirez.
I don't know who that is.
I look at his records and you don't know who half them. I had the one of them people I had to fish for, and then like I said, Roberto Ramirez was even worse. Some dude named Dejan something. So.
Tampoco.
Was it Dejan Letitia name? Or somebody else?
Yeah, that's it. Zetijan.
Oh, okay. Mikey Garcia knocked him out. I remember that.
He's a 2-star fighter. We stop at
Yeah, most of his fighters is no star, half a star, or 1 star in training.
Mate. There's
look at his record.
Oh, he's beating knockover jobs in Mexico. That's typical with these Mexican fighters, isn't it?
It's in Tijuana.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's his best win. Fuck you know. All right, Julio and the motherfucking gang.
Next,
Roberto Ramirez. 8-0-0. Okay, cool. Shit, that's sad. Can we move along swiftly? I don't even.
Yeah, there's no point looking at Roberto's signature.
Please, yeah. Let's move on.
Like I said, that was forced into that fight because I don't even know what happened to
Mando.
His name, Monopalooza or whatever his name. Yeah, it was a Mando. They skipped through like 2 of them before one of them took the fight. Because that Monopalooza, who I haven't even seen fight since, I don't know.
You mean two guys turned it down? Or?
Yeah, 2 guys turned it down. And that's what Carlos Campo was ranked like number 4.
Oh shit,
3 or 4 at that time. And like I said, Paluzin or whatever fuck Monopalooza, whatever his name is, and then somebody else was there. So they finally was like, go ahead and take the fight. So that's a scary ass situation where motherfucker the mandatories, like it was just like, what the fuck? But that's why the IBF enforces mandatories, but I hate that they don't have more universal mandatories fighter rankings. They always have the most off-brand rankings. because it's just like I don't know, because they don't want to include other.
Hey, get the fuck out of here because I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
What did I do?
Sorry, Edward. I didn't mean to play it.
Oh, that's all good. You good? So we can jump on down to the next one now.
I was hovering, and it's so sensitive back here. Yeah. So
sad thing is, Demetrius could have lined himself up for a shot. All he had to do was beat Zach Parker.
That guy's getting thrown in. Shall we throw Ocampo?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, man, that's bad. That's bad. Shouts out to Mark's fridge. Yeah. That's what that is for now. That's for Mark's fridge. So now we are. Yeah, we've left the building of Ocampo. Yeah, we out. We out like a light. So we back with Bud.
Yeah, so we got Jose Benavides Jr. in 2008.
One-legged.
Undefeated.
He was undefeated. He was 27-0.
He was one-legged though.
Yeah, right.
This was after his signature win is against Mauricio Herrera, but this was after he had been shot and
been shot.
He's just like one of these dudes in the street, man.
Yeah. I can't stand him. Because the build-up of that, he was racist. He said that Bud chicken and watermelon.
Well, he did what? He said what now?
Bud went to. He was talking in Spanish.
Oh fuck!
That's what he was talking in Spanish. He was saying something in the thingy, and then and Bud must have said like, "Don't understand what you're saying, mate." And then he went something like watermelon chicken, and Bud got up, and then Bud went to swipe him, and he took a step back and missed.
Oh yeah, Bud would have. Oh yeah, he had some lightning fast reflexes. I remember that. That was at the weigh-in. Yeah, Bud tried to fucking take his chin off.
Tried, that guy's fucking rude, Jose. David's stupid.
He's an arrogant motherfucker. He's still like that now. It's like goddamn.
He's trash. He's a trash fighter.
Yeah,
he should be a no-star fighter. Yeah, he should be a fucking no-star. I don't even know why. Don't know why you got 4 stars, mate.
Is that a voluntary defense? It was, right? Or...
WBO. Well, must be.
I think it was. Yeah.
Could look into the event, but yeah. So he got TKO'd at the end, the last round. He got so humiliated throughout this fight. I mean, he had the longer levers. He was massive. This dude's like 6 foot, whatever. And, he had that one leg. And Bud just peppered him. Oh, he's 5'10.5", nearly 6 foot. Compared to, he looks like he's big like his brother. So you're 2.5 inches more than Bud. I don't believe that Bud's 5'8".
I thought he was 6. I thought he was 6 feet. I could have sworn he was taller. I could have sworn he was taller.
Than 5'10.5".
I could have sworn he was taller.
Because if he's 5'10.5", then Bud's not 5'8". That's just simply it. Because Bud looked way shorter than this geezer. Way. Yeah, he's trash. You're trash. I can't stand. I do not like him. So you've lost 2 times and been shot once. Okay, cool.
Danny Garcia just outpointed him in a very lackluster fight. That was it. Good lord.
Oh look, I didn't watch. Did I? I didn't watch that fight. Remember, I chose
good
because we were watching some. It was split with other fights that night. I was like, I ain't watching that. I remember most of you lot was watching that. I was watching something else. I want to say, yeah, lackluster. I know all about the fight now. I've seen highlights. Trash.
He's still limping around. His leg ain't trash. It's
trash. Super trash.
I don't think he have even fought for. I don't know how long it had been. This motherfucker, man. I think after the fight, he'd been sitting on the shelf for like 3 years.
Oh yeah, he didn't fight out. Yeah. Then he goes in there and draws with this guy, and I thought I already lost that fight.
He went up to 160.
Yeah, he went up to middleweight for the fight with this guy he drew against. And I already got that guy got robbed. I think he this if I'm not mistaken.
Look, so majority decision draw. Fucking hell, you're trash, mate. He's trash. Okay, so his best win is what?
Mauricio Herrera. Which was a very significant fight because Mauricio Herrera had a win over Ruslan Provodnikov. But like I said, this is all prior to him getting shot. After that, he was done. He was finished.
Mauricio Herrera, is that the guy that outpoint that got robbed against Danny Garcia?
That's him. Yeah,
that's the guy. That's the guy.
He beat him straight up.
That's the guy. Okay, that's him. That's him. Yeah. All right.
Mauricio Herrera.
Mauricio's on the wrong side of a bunch of fucking decisions. I mean, that's
a shame, man, when that happens.
He's like consistently getting fucking robbed for real, though. It's like,
that's a damn shame when that shit happens. It really is.
Because it's demoralizing to a guy like that. Like I said,
Saddam Ali.
It's a fight. It's like, what the fuck do I have to do to get? It's like, I mean,
so he's retired then, inactive.
Yeah. I think he probably finally hung it up because it was just becoming some bullshit.
Got knocked out. Virgil Ortiz.
Oh shit! Oh yeah! Wow.
Yeah, that was his last fight. Was Virgil?
Yeah, retired him.
Cannon fodder.
Jesus Soto Caras. Majority decision win. Hector Velasquez. So
what the fuck was he doing up there fighting that big?
Wow,
maybe he was big at that time.
He went welter. Yeah, he started to go welter for the last few fights. Maybe he just couldn't make that weight. Being an old,
he was too old by then. Just not.
Just thought, fuck it. Yeah, there he loses to Jose. Yeah. Was he ever a champ, this geezer?
No, don't think so.
No, he wasn't.
Was Jose ever a champ?
No.
No champs in the building.
And he never will be.
No.
He gave up all his status of being a prospect when he got shot.
When he got shot, yeah, it was
probably running his mouth, starting some shit. You see his personality.
Yeah.
So, he's only got on somebody's damn nerve.
Always annoying, mad annoying, fucking annoying guy. That build up, I couldn't stand him. Oh God. Okay, we going back to Spence Jr.
Mikey Garcia.
Mikey Garcia, 2019, 39-0. Signature wins for him. I kind of split between Salido and Robert Easter.
No, he wasn't 39-0.
Mikey Garcia, yeah, he was undefeated when he came into that fight.
Oh shit! Sorry, I went to
He was, yeah.
Yeah, you got to
go down a little further. My bad. Mikey Garcia, 39-0. Go ahead.
Yeah, I said his signature wins is either Salido or Robert Easter.
Where was Mikey Garcia? Was two division champ. 4 division champ.
Yeah, 4 division champion.
Yeah, he come from the little guys. Where did he come from? 126, 130.
Yeah, 126, I believe. Yeah, 126, 130, 135, then 140. Yeah.
Shoot. Yeah, shouts out. So okay, so 39-0 at the time. Great win. Went the distance. He didn't stop Mikey Garcia. Yeah, didn't stop him. Where everyone thought he should have, because the little guy.
Spence even said he tried, but he couldn't. They didn't even drop him in the fight either.
Oh, lame. 40-2, retired at 40-2. So didn't outdo himself and get.
He only fought 2 more times after that. It was Jesse Barnes and Sandorf. That's it.
Yeah, Sandorf fucked him up. He said he was finished way before that. That's why he's come out on record today saying, "I was done."
Nice.
He said, "I was just for the money. Like I just really had no care."
Wow.
Like, really, yeah. So they.
Mikey Garcia lived in a fucking shadow of some kind of stigma, but his outside that we talk about Andres outside the bit fucking like he sat on the shelf. There was just a lot of shit.
Yeah, he said he would never come back and box.
I think he was shelved by Top Rank.
Yeah,
for like 2 or 3 years. Yeah. He had a legal dispute going on with them. Sorry, Chad, what'd you say before that?
He said he would never come out of retirement to come back and box.
Yeah, he shouldn't. He shouldn't. He won't survive. He won't last with these guys. He won't. Honestly, it's funny. Before he fought Sandor, he was actually him and Regis Prograis was in the works, and I was picking Prograis to whoop his ass and stop him if they had fought. I think he would have.
His best win Robert Easter Jr.
or Salido. And the reason I put it like Salido because that's at a smaller weight, but you know, Salido has some signature wins. He beat Lomachenko, but Robert Easter's signature wins are like Comey and Fortuna. So I kind of like at the time he beat him, even though Salido.
I forgot he beat Comey.
Comey's ex-champ. Comey's an ex-champ though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Comey, Robert Easter has a victory against him and Fortuna. So I mean, these are, you know, Robert Easter, a lot of people had knock on because of his fight style, but the motherfucker had some signature wins regardless of how he fought. So
sorry, Chan, get my bag of chips.
Really just beat the brakes off him.
Yeah. Robert Easter Jr.
What about Dejan's Latigian? That was a good one when he came back, I think.
Sergey Lipinets? No.
Oh, nah.
Just took his own.
Perennial contender, yeah, that never really got no fights. Forced a damn mandatory and got smashed.
Took this guy's own. Zlatikanin. Dejan Zlatikanin. It's a tough name to say, boy. So where are we going? Are we going with Robert Easter?
Robert Easter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Navarrete. Okay.
And Robert Easter is victory Comey.
Yeah. Okay, just having a quick look. Okay. So champion, 4 division champ. Okay. Robert Easter champ as well, isn't it?
Yeah, he was. I think that was a unification fight.
Yeah, IBF, WBC. Oops. Yeah, it was. They unified for the WBC. With yeah. Unification. IBF. WBC. Okay. I'm reloaded. Let's go back to T-Bird. In the building.
Right, so T. Crawford. Let me go back. His next fight would be against Amir Khan in 2019. Amir Khan, like I said, was 33-4 at that time. Signature wins, Madonna, Devon. You know, we basically went over that with him already.
Yeah. Amir Khan, 2 division champ.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, not much to cover. Our box Khan dropped him in the first round and made him quit.
Yeah, he got fucking mocked, I tell you. So at the time he was 33-4-0. Yeah, that was at Maddie Square. Yeah, he humiliated Amir Khan.
Yeah, he did.
Out of 12. 2 division. WBO, well, I'll Khan down in round 1. WBO, not the WBA. 146 and a half. Coolio. Okay, so Amir Khan, we've already gone through Amir Khan stuff, so we can literally move on. That was it's great to have on that.
We can go back up.
Back to Spence.
All right, so his third most recent fight for ERROL SPENCE would be Sean Porter, who was 30-2. He was a champion. This was a unification fight. Like we said, Sean Porter's signature fight. Ugas.
Porter had the WBC.
Yeah, he had the WBC, so this was a unification.
Yeah. Spence Porter. He was 32-1. Jacques Reis. Unification. I want to unify. So unify with the IBF and the WBC. What weights do they come in? Let me see. Both 147 on the button. Okay, so we already said Sean Porter's best win.
Ugas.
I concur.
Yeah. And then Ugas, we already said, was Pac-Man. So,
what's the Sean beat that's on his resume?
Let's have a look.
Let's take a look.
His signature win is fucking polymyalgia. I'll be honest. That's why he finally busted.
Adrian Broner.
And he beat Adrian Broner as well.
Yeah, that's true. But
beat Danny Garcia.
I forgot about that, Danny.
Oh yeah, he did. That's true. Yeah.
Andre Berto, but he's no one. Is that who Floyd beat in the last fight?
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Yeah, Berto was already finished. Berto's ass is still ranked in some. I don't know what the fuck.
Is he even retired yet, or what?
I don't know. He's like in limbo.
Let me have a quick look.
No point in saying something because Trout, I thought, was retired. And he's actually fighting today or tomorrow.
Inactive. No, he's inactive. He hasn't fought since 2018. He's done.
Yeah.
Okay, so Malignaggi. Yeah, when I had Paulie on the show, he said to me, well, he said to us on the show, he said, "Oi, Sean Porter hits like a truck."
Yeah.
He said, he battered Paulie. He battered Paulie. He said he's just too big.
Look at Devin Alexander. I didn't even know he had beat him too. God damn. Porter got
Sean Porter's resume is great.
Yeah. He's got. Oh yeah, Sean fought everybody. He's probably the welterweight with the best resume. Who's a welterweight today?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he's retired. He's retired now, but but still, I like when it comes to resume, Sean's got the best one for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got good Ami background as well. The whole lot. Devin, Paulie, Kel, Broner, Thurman, Granados, Garcia, Ugas, Spence, Formella, Crawford. So fucking mate.
You name him, he fought him.
Shouts out to Sean Porter. I like Sean Porter. So
that's a throwback fighter right there.
Yeah, for real. So we did that. So Porter, significant fight. Ugas. Porter is two-time champ.
Yeah.
If I remember clearly, yeah, two-time champ. Ugas is a one-time champ for the WBA. Yeah, WBA. And Pac-Man, an 8 division champ. For that significant 8 division. That's a great. It's great to have Porter on your resume, regardless of what stage you had him on. Like, people will say, "Oh, he was washed," and this. He said he was going to retire, thinking of retiring at the Spence before the Spence fight as well. So when Spence tried to say that, he's like, "Well, I was going to retire your fight as well, mate." So, I wasn't that amped up and fired up either for your fight. But guess what? It was split decision, my nigga. It wasn't for that
fight.
It was
going to always be a
splash ass knockdown. Without that knockdown, Sean Porter won.
I want to say I want to agree, but I'm not so sure he still would have got the decision.
I know.
I think it was a draw. It was going towards the draw, so he got dropped.
We did.
We did a rewatch. We did a rewatch.
We had Spence winning, didn't we?
Oh, we did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, but it was close. I mean, Sean was game for every round.
Close. I mean, there was a swing round or two.
Yeah. Sean was game for all the rounds, though. He was game for every round.
Very competitive. He was in the fight. Yeah, it was such a shame because that win was just within his grasp. But they was having Errol Spence as the golden boy, like you said. I've got that.
Hey, Errol Spence was gonna. Yeah, he was always gonna win.
Yeah, you're right.
Look, man, that's devaluing the way he did get it done. Porter's always had fights like he very slimly lost to Thurman. It's not like it was like he could have won that fight.
Mm-hmm.
Porter's the only time that he really got dominated and beat up was when he fought fucking Terence and he stopped him. And even in that fight, he was in the fight.
He was game. Like, he was
he's always he's the toughest out in the division. He got losses, but you could literally be like,
nah, man. He gave hell to everybody.
He could have won that round. Literally, that's like how you're thinking about Sean Porter.
Yeah.
But even in his wins, his signature wins against Ugas, a lot of people felt like there was things there. When he scrapped with, it's like fighting style is always going to make it a 7'5", a 6'6", or a 5'7" for him. That's
He's
just
a
always
brawler.
be.
Scrappy, can box, but he's scrappy.
An iron jaw. I mean, yes, he got stopped, but he was
so
getting up. He has an iron jaw.
Throughout his career, there's been so many slow motion footage of when he gets cracked in the face and his whole face is Sean Porter and don't go down.
Yeah.
Because like the Chan, I wonder that if, let's just say that if the Bud fight was allowed to continue, if Kenny hadn't thrown the towel in, I don't think Bud would have knocked him out cold. I don't think so. I mean, I think he probably would have dropped him. He probably would have dropped him again.
Been on the floor again.
Yeah, he would have put him down again, and the fight probably would have been. Yeah, it would have been a wave off.
But it wasn't that late in the round. Sean, it wasn't like Sean was concussed. He was beating on the canvas because he was upset. He let himself get dropped.
Then he got dropped.
I don't think he gets stopped. I think Sean's fucking tough.
He would have just continued to get dropped.
Yeah, he would just kept getting clipped. He would have made him.
I think the ref would have stopped the fight eventually. No.
But nah, he would never got knocked out cold. He just got, like I
said,
no.
It would have been a wave off by. It would have been a wave off by the ref.
Yeah, I've seen him get his flesh covered, like she said, so many times, and his face distorted, and he just keeps fucking coming.
Like who said?
Like you said, LadyChann. Sorry, the she.
You and that she.
It's been weeks since I did it, so
I know. I heard it. I was gonna let it slide as well. Damn it. Like she said, I know my mum. It's just something I've grown up with. My mum hates that. If you do that, if I say, "Oh, she's got it," my mum will say, "Who's she? You think I'm your friend on the street?" Okay, mummy's got it. You have to say mummy or mum. Welcome to the UK and the West Indies. You can't say she for my mum. I don't know about anybody. I wonder if anybody else's mum's like that. So it rubbed off on me. So I don't like being called she. If I'm in someone's presence, it's weird.
Oh really? Oh really?
I don't like being called her or she.
Like while we're just kind of talking now, you don't like being addressed as that?
If
he wants to address you as like your name, right?
Shan said. Yeah. What Shan said. Yeah. If you say
of course.
It sounds a bit like dismissive or what? Yeah. Who? Her.
Gotcha. I understand. I get that. Yeah, I understand.
That's why my mum never liked it. So I'm like that as well. But yeah, so it's all
me too.
good.
I'm the same way. If like somebody kind of addressed me, like I got a name, you don't got to call me.
Yeah, what he said. I don't say like what he said. Yeah, I would say what King of Kings said, or what Edward said, or what AJ said, because I know your names. So yeah,
I think it's even more different when you're in person. I think sometimes you feel. I know it sounds weird, but you get to referring to people as though you're not in a conversation with them on the internet, which is stupid. But yeah, I see what your mom talking about. Like I've never been like, yeah, what this guy said. That's literally what it's like. Yeah, this guy right here is what he said.
Yeah,
like, you don't know my name.
With my brother, and you're talking to my mum, and you go like, what he said, like talking about my brother, what he said, and I know because my mum was like, my mum would be like, you definitely know his name because you was introduced. Like, here's this one, Edward, etc., Edward, or it's you understand. So there's no reason to be in a conversation with my brother and go, yeah, what he said. Unless you're joking and go, yeah, that's what he said. Like a joke like that. But I mean, yeah, it's just something that it's funny. But hey ho, let's get on with Meme Machine.
All right. Yes. 2019, Cain Velasquez, 21-0. Signature win would be David Avanesian.
Yep. Only got to stop him so far as well.
Yeah. But didn't Bud get dropped here?
Yeah,
he got dropped in that fight.
He took a knee early on, I think, in the third round.
They didn't count it as a knockdown.
They didn't rule it. It wasn't ruled as a knockdown, but he took a knee.
Oh, okay, cool.
He took a knee, though. He took a knee.
Do you remember when I slowed that down for my news report, AJ? And it was like,
yeah.
It was like he'd moved out of the way, and Bud had kind of went to hold on to him, and Cain Velasquez kind of pulled away and kind of like pulled Bud on his knee, but he took a knee. He still took a knee, though. Yeah, so. But people that don't like Bud always go, "Oh, he got dropped by Meme Machine."
Oh yeah. They always count that against him. It's like, dude, Meme Machine could punch, man. He's dangerous early. He's dangerous early.
Yeah.
Meme Machine fighting. I don't know why people bring that up. It doesn't matter if you get dropped. If you get back up, it's not the same thing.
And as I point out, okay, he got dropped
occasionally. It's just goofy. I saw Floyd Mayweather wobbly leg like a motherfucker against goddamn
Shane Mosley.
Shane Mosley. like in bad trouble.
Yes,
rocking back and everything.
Shane damn near knocked his ass out.
It happens.
Wasn't he like that with Castillo as well?
No, not nearly that. No, it wasn't like that.
No. Shane
he was about to get. He almost got knocked. He almost got stopped in that second round.
Yeah, with Shane Mosley.
Shane had him in trouble. He was in big trouble.
Yeah, but
that's when you realize how good his chin was and his recovery.
Yeah, his chin's good. Well, Castillo beat him, but it wasn't real. Floyd got the win. I rewatched that and point scored it. Castillo barely beat Floyd, but hey ho.
So did I, Chan. I actually had Floyd winning, believe it or not.
You had Floyd winning. No, I had Castillo.
Did. It was close, but I had him win. I still had to mention it.
Oh, I think me and Lee had Castillo winning. No, I think I was a Castillo win. Rotman had Castillo winning as well. I remember as well. Yeah.
But it's like this, like I always say, if they leave it up to fucking where you can have scrutiny either way or the other, then it's on the fighters. Run it back like they did, and he watched it the second time.
Second time.
I mean, but then again, KOK is like you said, he's just
Floyd
sorry.
Didn't leave things. Yeah, Floyd didn't leave things up in the air. Like if it looked shaky, he'd run it back.
Yep. And the second, like whenever he ran it back, it just was like, oh,
definitive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Same thing with Maidana. The first fight was close, but then he decisively beat him the second time.
Yep. Exactly. You're right.
Yep.
So,
sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm just gonna write that. Is this signature win is Avenue
David Adenesian, yeah.
Because KOK was saying it's just casual because everybody's quick to point out, he got dropped by Mean Machine. Okay, what did he do after that?
Right.
Can you answer that question? You know what I mean?
He won.
Well, let me give you a good example of that bullshit though, because a lot of those people also love Rigondeaux, and Rigondeaux consistently got dropped in fights, but he always came back and beat dudes up. So it's just some dudes get shocked, they get hit and get clipped. Gamboa is one of those dudes, but he eventually would start getting slept. But even then, he not like he was getting stopped all the time. Dudes get hit, man. Motherfuckers hit hard, man. Like, I'm sorry, it's gonna happen. Sometimes it's good to go ahead and go down, because there's some fighters that would probably have won fights if they had just went down. But your
fighters need to go through adversity. Bottom line, I see that's a good thing.
Had to, but go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, we did. And David Adenesian, I said his signature win was against a Kerman Lajargo.
Kerman Lahara,
yeah.
Okay. So
what about Josh? What about Josh Kelly? Could we count that or no? Should we?
No.
No.
Josh Kelly was a prospect.
Yeah, he was a prospect. When
he's only like 10-0 at the time. So
I was weighing those two, but then I was like, nah, it's way too early. You can't get credit for that. Kerman was a little more.
Josh Kelly only had like 10. Oh yeah, 10 fights. Yeah, so hell no.
He was something like 10-0.
I think Kerman was like 25, 26-0 with like.
Yeah, he was like 26-0. He was like you said, he was on the brink, and he beat him.
Yeah. God. Okay, let's go back.
And this is the funny part about people that are low-key dissing David. Like, he started popping up all over the place on this list. So it's like to even call, like I said, just because you're not familiar with somebody, you're too lazy to type somebody's name into fucking box rec doesn't mean they're a bum or a Euro trash or where the fuck you want to call them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's not, this dude didn't just come up out of nowhere. He mixed it up with several. Lamont Peterson, who's fighting in a few weeks, even though he's basically retired. That's just a homecoming fight. He's had some scraps where he's encountered other fighters. Like you said, even Josh Kelly being a prospect, he still beat him. So it's not this guy. This isn't some dude off the shelf. This isn't fucking Jermaine, whatever his name is. I can't even think of it. Yeah, just somebody that was sitting in a bag somewhere and had.
He's a decent contender. He's a decent contender.
Yeah, he's a solid contender, a solid B+ fighter. Like, I mean, maybe not B+, but maybe solid B+ fighter.
Probably B-. I'd say that. So
yeah, which is better than 70% of the guy. So
exactly.
Right. Okay, so we've got Spence now with the Danny Garcia.
Yeah, Danny Garcia, 2023, 36-2. His signature wins I put as Amir Khan, Lucas Matisse.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much those were all at 140.
That was 140. It's 2 division
we all know
champs.
that, like I said, Lucas Matisse signature win is was Lamont Peterson. So, and we talked about Amir Khan over and over again, but those 2 dudes, I think that came within the same time period. The Amir Khan victory might have been bigger because nobody expected him. Nobody knew who Danny Garcia was. But
Amir Khan was a bigger victory.
Yeah, but when he beat Lucas Matisse, that was that caravan boy that they would run for HBO. Lucas Matisse was supposed to be like extremely dominant, and he went head to head with him and beat him. And
yeah. Where was this? There he is.
What about okay, what about Victor Postal? Do you count that for Matisse?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, Victor Postal.
I think he was the first one. He was the first one to stop him.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's why I said Lucas at 140 he was a world beater, within reason. But like I said, I think Amir Khan, because he had been slept before that. It was like, I think Lucas had some losses, but he hadn't been dominated like that.
I got it wrong. Sorry, Postal stopped Matisse. My bad. I had it mixed.
Yeah, that was that's what I was thinking. That's why. Yeah,
my bad. I got that wrong.
Sorry. That's how Postal got on the map and got that fight with Terence Crawford.
Yeah.
So Lamont Peterson is his biggest win. You saying?
And he stopped. Yeah, Lucas Matisse stopped him early.
It is like 3 rounds. Yeah.
Lamont had never been done like that. To this day, even after that, he hadn't been done like that. It was just like blitzed him.
Argentina.
The Pacquiao sent him into retirement. That was the last fight.
Yeah.
KO. Three rounds. 3 rounds. Beat him in 3. Okay, so
he's coming out for, like I said, but that's a showcase fight. That's just them coming home and putting.
He gave Zaf Judas some work too. Put him down in their fight as well.
Postal. He lost to Postal. Pacquiao. 2018. So Matisse's signature win is Lamont. You saying Lamont Peterson?
Yeah, Lamont Peterson.
Because he blitzed him in 3. Could you not give him? No, that's it. Yeah, you're right. That's it. Okay. Matisse, champ. Been a champ, Matisse, innit?
Yeah.
Matisse been a champ.
I think that was a title fight against
Let me see.
Or a unification fight. I forgot which one it was. But yeah, see, he had that WB. What was that?
WBC. He went down the WBC route, did he not? No, WBA.
WBA.
He had the silver WBC, them little interim belts. Then from Emmanuel Taylor. Taylor down round 3 and 5, it says. WBA Intercontinental. Oh, but this is Interconta. Is that the high? Oh, yeah, he won the vacant WBA. So that's his highest accolade. Checking. Okay. WBA champ. Because we need to know who's champs and world champs. So when we do the conclusion for the next show. Okay. Lamont Peterson, champ. What belts did he have? WBA. Was he unified? Hello?
I'm sorry, I got my mic. I don't think he was.
Who am I talking to? Where's AJ as well? Lamont Peterson. No,
sorry, step to the restroom. Sorry, my bad.
Lamont Peterson, not a champ. Never a champ. What do you mean? Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was the IBF World Super Lightweight Champion, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just saw it. Where did I just see? Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like he lost it and then got it back.
Sorry, step to the restroom. Sorry, but Lamont Peterson, he was unified when he was unified when he took Khan's belts, but then he lost the WBA strap. when he failed the drug test. He failed the drug
belt.
test after that fight.
Oh, fuck.
Then the WBA went back to CHANN.
Oh shit! So he was unified WBA and then IBF, and then stripped of the WBA and solely left with the IBF.
Yes.
One-time champ, unified.
Yep.
Okie dokes. These are important. We have to, so we can weigh these up. All right, so we can back to the world of Bud.
Bud Crawford.
Yes.
All right, Bud Crawford in 2022 fought Kell Brook, who was 39-2 at the time.
In 2020, he fought him.
2020, yeah, excuse me. Yeah. And we know his signature win, Sean Porter, Ugas, you know. So Kell Brook, 39-2.
Buds, Brook. We've already broke those down, innit?
Yeah.
So Brook.
Well, he only lost 2 times. It's crazy.
A lot of this starts overlapping.
Yeah.
Yeah. 39-2-0. Brooks best win. Porter's best win. Ugas.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because he went on to beat David. Okay. So that's pretty easy. Porter champ. Yeah, we know. Ugas champ. Brook champ. IBF. WBA champ. And what was Porter? WBC champ or something. Yeah. Okay. That was pretty much easy. Muy fácil. Otra vez. All right, let's go.
All right, so back to ERROL Spence. Eudanis Ugas, 2022, 27-4. He was the WA champion. This was a title unification. Like you said, Ugas signature win, Manny Pacquiao, everybody but Floyd Mayweather is a signature win. So.
Where are we? Come on, where are you go? Where did you go?
Plus, Ugas just got upgraded to champ. He didn't officially win that belt.
Yeah, because Manny was champion recess, wasn't he?
Yeah, they stripped him. They unlawfully stripped him. Then just gave the belt to Ugas.
No, he was holding that hostage.
Yeah, he had that belt. Yeah, he was sitting on that.
He had that from Furman, July 2019. I was in my commentary saying strip Manny Pacquiao is holding up the division. Shouts out.
But I agree, but like I said, but just keep the same energy because why does Leo Santa Cruz still have the belt?
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
you know, that's what I'm saying. You know, so if you're gonna do for one, you got to do for all. So
yeah, then they just champion recessed him anyway, and then it was, we know the whole story from there. So where were we? What was we just looking in Spence's one?
Ugas.
Sorry, my bad. Ugas, best win pack. We did all pack shit. Okay,
yeah,
that's pretty easy. Then we go back to Bud.
Well, that'll be Sean Porter in 2021. Sean was 31-3, and like we said, Ugas signature win, Pac-Man. Yeah. You know, everybody's names start popping up all through here now.
They're all together now. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what else can we really say, to be fair? And then back to Mr. Spence in the building. That's it.
That's it. Yeah. They're all done.
So let's talk about the Avenesian, I guess, because that will be quickly chop that up, I guess. Well, we know what Avenesian is, European level. Best win. He did his best win with Mean Machine.
Carmelo.
He got beaten by Mean Machine. Yeah.
Yeah. Got stopped by Mean Machine.
Yeah, so Kermit Lahara. Yeah.
Okay.
But he got a good resume. He's been there with a bunch of different guys.
Yeah. We may as well let me get off here so I can see y'all. So we may as well do you want to predict then? And then what we'll do is we'll go away and next week we will come with the ultimate who's got the best resume. We'll really have to. What up, Champ Ross? Sorry, I had the screen blowed up. What up, Doe? Yeah, I did see you on there.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did beat Provodnikov. Damn.
Yeah, forgot about that.
A lot of these dudes, like I said, it's so many fights, man.
He was there.
Yeah.
Peterson was IBF WBA. Yeah. Salute Queens, LadyChann, Lisa Boyles. Bradley soundly beat Lamont that night. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he took his O.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Wow. Sorry, I really didn't see what was going on. I had the screen blown up, so my bad, guys. Not ignoring. I have this. You know, when you're doing that. James Payne, thank you for dropping that half a dub on your girl. Thank you for the research and information. I respect for your consistency and hard work. Much love, LadyChann. You're welcome. That was nice of you to say, James. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Tennessee in the building. What up, Joe? That was nice of you. Thank you very much. I'll be back in a sec, though. I just seen you. Mark Nash, Niggity Nash, YouTube hubby in the building. What up? Thank you so much. Sharon, how is it? Sorry. Yeah, you just passed through. My bad. You know when I'm looking at the screen blown up. Most people were picking Brona. You putting in work tonight. Salute. Yeah. Fucking dying of this flu jab. Dying. Fucking things fucks me right up. But it's better than getting the flu. But man, been like this for days. It's horrible. But hey, I really wanted to do this show. So I was a bit late because I was feeling a little poorly. But he outboxed him with debate error. What's a debate error? Yeah, I'm glad you called him error. You tried to come in and be rude, and you made an error by calling Errol Spence error.
He called him error. It's actually pretty funny.
He said, "What's the debate? Error resume is way better." The fact that you called him error within that, I'm done.
I sense fanboy vibes. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
So do I. It is cool. Yeah. But you can't say, what's the debate, mate? You ain't even deep dived this. So just come through, get schooled and learn and be quiet and enjoy your life through your own life, not vicariously through Errol Spence, who doesn't know you. Stop.
Error. I'm going to start calling him that.
Me too. Shouts out to that name. Error Spence Jr.
Thank you, Kaiser Soze.
Yeah. Kaiser Soze. And these guys never pick their own names. You know, you're not Kaiser Soze, are you? That's an error. What did you say, Champ Rossi? How can people not give credit to Avanesian for beating Mosley, but at the same time, Danny Garcia gets it for, and they was all past it.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm with you. I give credit. Yeah, you know, they're old, whatever.
I give no love to that Danny Garcia Zab Judah wins and Eric Morales was
it's not the fighters' fault when they were born, you know? It's not the fighters' fault when they fight someone that's old.
Yeah, it's name recognition, but it's not a quality win.
Yes, it's just might not be quality at that time.
It's just the name, that's it.
Yeah, it's just a name. But good name nonetheless to have that when you see Zab Judah and Morales and that on anyone's resume and Sugar Shane. I haven't seen his son since his son last one. Shane.
I mean, do you guys give credit to Bud for beating Amir Khan? I kind of don't really. I mean,
I do.
You still do?
Yeah. Why not?
No, because I mean, like, once again, Amir Khan was just the name.
He went wash, but he was. Yeah. I mean, no, still a name, and then everything's contextual because at the end of the day, you have to believe where Bud was. What side of the street was all of that? He done what he could do.
Yeah.
And we could clean up. But I mean, without going to sign to PBC and like literally be broke and stayed with top ranking was 4 million guaranteed fighter. I get it. I got it. In the end, it kind of, you know, wasn't it. You could say it didn't get him where he wanted to go. But I mean, that's just not solely no fault of his own. It's just is what it is, man. Fuck it, man. They better just fight.
Was that fight after Canelo had knocked him out?
It was.
Yeah, that's why it's hard.
That's what I'm saying. That's what kind of wrestling.
Yeah, if we talk about like people going through wars and this, no.
What up, Jed? What up? Sorry, guys, if I
That's all good. Yeah, I don't know, like I said, because him being knocked out I think he was already finished. I think whatever mystique he had at that time, he was way past.
I mean, yeah, Khan, right?
Yeah, Khan.
Yeah,
I don't necessarily think he was like beat up Mosley level, like when what's the name?
Yeah, no, not Mosley was. He was en route to finish him. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I hated watching some of the end of Mosley career loss. It's like, damn, why are you talking about one fight? He was complaining about his back. I'm like, this man, if you don't need another sign that you're old, like it's crazy
now, bro. Yeah, it's time. Like fighters just go past their sell-by date a lot. Go way past it, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta know
when to quit.
I just think they're just addicted to the, just
it's like a drug. It's like they just can't give it up.
In their mind, they don't
feel old.
They still got it,
but once their body doesn't match up with the mind, my mind's telling me yes. No, it's your body's telling you, but my body. Oh my God, how did he bring out an album from jail? He's brought out a new album. Oh, Smelly.
What the hell?
Teddy. And he's talking about,
he put out an album?
He's got, and the new single is just like the single that I just was listening on Instagram. I liked girls that were old and girls that were young, but they wasn't too young, and now you tried to call me a Teddy. Yeah.
Oh shit. I don't think I want to listen to that.
How are you doing this from jail, sir? You got privileges, but hey ho, Jenno.
Here is the doors to this room. No entry without my authorization.
Doors are sealed.
Yeah, we broke it down in the building. We did break it down, didn't we? We broke this down, so when we will have to, what we will do, myself, Edward, AJ, what we'll do is, guys, we'll do a private one of these, go through all the stats and come up with who was the best, who's got the best resume. We'll have to do it like that. Okay.
Manny Pacquiao does. No.
Yeah, he does. That's not a lie. Manny Pacquiao's fucking resume, stellar, goosebumpy.
You heard what he's saying? I heard he was calling out Spencer Crawford recently. You heard about that?
Yeah. Manny, sit down. Stop.
Like, dude.
You're stellar, but it's done now. He's done. Know when to quit. He said he's calling out Floyd as well. He's like, I know I can beat him.
Oh my God. Anybody can beat Floyd. Is 1,000 years old. Finding YouTube stars.
Yeah, it was
been
my
retired for damn near 6 years.
He said it was his shoulder. It was my shoulder.
Well, why'd you fight then? If it was your shoulder, you know what I'm saying?
He said he can beat Floyd easily. Okay, now.
Man, that's bullshit. It wasn't nothing wrong with that motherfucking shoulder. I hate they even say, like, talking about, like, he even said that shit and then, I went and swam in the ocean and now I'm cured. Like, shut up, man. Don't even make no excuse. You got to watch.
I hate when fighters bring up injuries after the fact. It's like, why didn't you talk about this before the fight?
No, because the climate changed. When you used to do that shit before, you were reprimanded. When fucking what's that dude that when he lost to the one that lost to Nui recently?
Donaire.
When Donaire brought up his shoulder at the end of that fucking Rigondeaux fight, they started booing his ass. Like, don't even try to use that shit as an excuse. They were
bro. He got schooled. He got schooled.
Yeah, they booed him out the building. But then after that, it's slowly because so many people wanted to find a reason of why Pacquiao got beat so easily. They started, the shoulder. No, there wasn't nothing wrong with his shoulder. These guys got injuries all the time. He was throwing punches. That's fine. But what was always going to happen happened. And not even as bad as it could have been because Floyd was 38 some years old.
Mm-hmm. Both were past the primes.
Well past his prime. He was like
primes. Yeah.
Pacquiao fought 4 or 5 years more after that. So let's keep it real.
Yeah.
And still beat fighters a lot younger than he was.
Yeah.
Some undefeated, all that. Yeah. So
you can't age out somebody who's young, 5 years younger than you. Like doesn't make sense.
Yeah, everyone was like with the Manny Pacquiao
yeah,
thing.
But Pacquiao was Pacquiao. Well, so was Floyd.
Thank you.
Yeah. I never understood that. That confused me. We're gonna shut shit down. We've been on for 2 hours and 40 minutes. That's been amazing. You guys have been amazing. Edward, thank you so much for your due diligence in the building. AJ Alday, thank you so much for your due diligence in the building. This was a really good show. I thoroughly enjoyed doing these 2 shows. Mature, grown stuff. You know, that's what we do around here. We're here to find out the truth and nothing but I will be playing that snippet in the closing, so there's no point playing it right now. So thank you so much, King of King Boxing. What up, LadyChann?
By the way, Ken, real quick. By the way, Chan, just real quick, did you say you wanted to do a quick prediction for tomorrow or no?
Oh yeah, my bad. Don't go, Edward. Sorry, I thought we did do that. Go ahead, AJ.
We mean for the Crawford. We're talking about the Crawford Abnation fight tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it'll start off KG, of course, at first. David will apply pressure. I think Bud will probably just try to gauge how dangerous he is early on, and I think that'll determine whether or not how serious it needs to be. But I could kind of see Bud carrying him for a bit. I think he'll probably stop him maybe mid to late, probably round 7 to 9.
Okay, dokes.
Shouldn't go on longer after that. So I don't think it'll get to the championship rounds.
You're going straight stoppage. Yeah.
Yeah.
7 to 9. Okay.
Nah, can't do no picks right now. I haven't even done my Champ Bros picks, so I'm good. I'm good though. But shouts out, a lot of boxing this next few days.
But you've got Bud winning. Just say.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think Bud is too good for him. I think Bud is just going to be too skilled.
Yeah, I'll give you. I haven't done my picks either, but hey ho. I would. I like AJ's prediction. AJ's prediction seems quite accurate, but I'm probably gonna go with I wonder if it does get to championships round. It may not. I know when Bud. I don't know. Let me reserve my shit and I'll have a look. I got some shit to look at, but I've got Bud winning. That's it, and then maybe I'll do a news report with my official prediction in the building. Okay. So yeah. So
sweet.
Pick your predictions. Yeah, I haven't done.
I haven't yet. I still got to do them. I'm gonna do them later on tonight. So
yeah, I will do them. But yeah, we'll do them. We'll get them in.
I'm kind of torn between the Sandor and Teo fight. I am.
That one.
that's a tough one to call.
Let me thank you, Champ Ross, because I didn't even give myself the thingy. So shouts out to myself. I placed number 3 in the prediction league.
Were you that high? You were that high?
I was number 3. Sure was. I was number 3. Numero 3. Shouts out to AJ. I think you placed number 19, top 20. Shouts out to overall placement of number 1 is King of King Boxing. Where am I? Let's overall, yeah, you're number 1. Yeah, number 1. Yeah, I placed number 3, AJ Alday. King of Kings number 1 with 831 points. I'm number 21, just slightly out of top 10. That's top 20. I've got 733 points. AJ slightly behind at number 24 with 722 points. Shouts out to us. Yeah. Not bad. Beginning of a new league. So, you know, not bad at all.
By the way, KLK, I asked you a question in the private chat. Could you answer it?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. No, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
I want to know from KLK primarily. It's cool, Chan. I mean, it's cool off here. I know you're torn, but like,
because this is a banana skin, man. Yeah. So
KOK?
KOK's not going to say.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Is he even here?
KOK,
Final
yeah?
season. This is the final 4 weeks. It's getting tight. Okay, so we've got 4 weeks. We've got a month left. LC was hot last week. I wasn't I?
Yeah, I get it. I understand.
Yeah. Bud. King of Kings trying to hold it. Remember, Camp Ross, I also got the round for the week before. I got Dillian White as well, round 10. I got that one right for Fury. Mm-hmm.
With Derek Chisora.
Oh, sorry. I got Fury Chisora right.
How do you do that?
Right. I got that on round 10.
How do you do that? Do you just guess? Or
I don't. And because you could say I did, but then I picked round 11 for thingy. What was the fight last week?
Crap.
The fight.
God, I can never remember. Shit.
It was the Zepeda.
Yes, Regis.
I picked round 11.
You picked 11 for that too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Spot on. That's crazy, isn't it?
Jeez, man. It was crazy because when it got into the 11th round, I thought it might go to points, if I'm being honest. But then how Regis just turned it up like that and just got him out of there that was crazy. You know,
when I started going to round 8 and it was thingy, and I thought, oh shit, wow, I picked 11. I've got little ways of how I make those specific numbers that are not popular, like because round 11's not a popular round to pick that someone's gonna beat someone, is it?
It stopped.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Got little ways that I thought that I sussed, and I just thought, all right, I'm gonna go with 11. And yeah, so when I do it like that and I do my analytics, I tend to be a bit more spot on when I do my little way. But yeah, but shouts out to us, man. It's really fun being, and shouts out to Champ Ross in the building. Oi, Jedi. So Croatia beat Brazil in penalty shootouts. Fucking hell. Brazil's out of the World Cup. I just watched some of the highlights of that game, man. Ah, mate, that was sad. Brazil scored. It was 1-0. Then fucking Croatia equalised. The Croatian goalkeeper is stellar, epic, sick, nang, dark with it. Yeah, and then it went to penalty shootouts, and Brazil missed the first penalty. Croatia got their one in, and then Brazil missed again. And then that was it. So, yeah, straight up. Croatia was going mad. Brazil, the guy that missed the penalty, he was on the floor for for ages. Didn't even get up. So, yeah, shouts out to Croatia. It's a country that I've visited. I've been there, performed there a few times. I really love Croatia. But shouts out to Brazil because I've also been there and performed, and I really do love Brazil as well. And I've got a lot of great people in Brazil. Yeah, so shouts out. So AJ, King of King, he dipped. So thank you so much for joining me on this. And
you're welcome. It was fun.
And yeah, we will convene and we'll get it all done. We'll get it all done for By
the way, did you see what I wrote?
Yeah.
I'm not sold on that, by the way. I still might change my mind, but that's kind of how I'm leaning towards.
Yeah, it's so. I get that. I get the other way
because the aesthetic is like, okay, so Sandor will cause Tio issues. I know that with his boxing and his movement.
They want Tio to win. They need Tio.
Yes, to exactly. I mean, but Tio is the house fighter, and Sandor's the away guy. So it's like if it goes to the points, will it? You know. Yeah. So yeah. I'm not sure if Sandor would just be dominant enough to, But
if you're picking on skill, it's Sandor.
Oh, he's the far better boxer. I know that. Oh yeah,
When you piece up everything together, like what we said, you're like, they're gonna really want Tio to. Do you understand? Yes, I wish it was just solely based on skill.
I know. That means it was based on that alone. Like I know who my pick would be already.
Sandor, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But the thing is, I'm not sure. There's this thing I'm weighing in. Like, the House decision. You weigh like all this kind of stuff. They said you have to weigh in stuff like that. But,
really think about it. Me too. Because off the cuffs, I've been Sandor all the way.
Yeah, but I'm looking at like, what if this is not so clear cut? You know what I mean? Because we know how they are with these scorecards, man. It's like we know how they are. So
now that you said that, I have to look at it that way as well. So fucking a ball ache like that. Like we just want to predict on skill for fucking skill. You picked T.O. Lee. Can you guys press the likes? Thank you, sis. Can you guys press the like? Get them up. Get them likes up. Step your game up. Oh, yeah, guys, let me tell you about the membership. We do have a lot of fun. We have membership lives. We have special guests there. We're trying to get... I spoke to Hasim Ratman Senior, who was on the show yesterday, and we're trying to probably see if we can get Tank in, which would be really, really good to ask him some tough questions. But I may have to do that not on a live and do that as a pre-record, Rock said. Few other people, so stand by. Shouts out to Rock. He's always, he absolutely rocks with your girl. And there's some things that Rock has put forward to me as well. So stand by. There's some different stuff. Humbled to say the least, to chill and rock with the legends. It's quite surreal. But shouts out to Hasim Rahman. Yes, two-time heavyweight champion, undisputed former heavyweight champion of the Wizzy world in the building. So hit the like button for the lady. Grab the merch. It's all down there. DundemSeason.com. I've got some stuff for the members actually. I keep forgetting. It's my bad. Back to being sniffly and like this. Shouts out to Grab. Yeah, it's all good. Thank you, AJ. AJ, thank you so much for coming through Line and Mile and Woo, and I will catch you.
You're welcome.
On the flip side all day and twice on a Sunday. Okay, I'll shout you on the flip side. All right, speak to you in a bit. AJ all day. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, King. So, let me read out all the members. Roll call. Some of you who was in here. Sorry, I didn't. Thank you for all the super chats. James Payne, massively appreciated that as well. Our money as well. Thank you so much. Massively appreciated. So, Modern King Boxing in the building. Jimmy McClenley in the building. Ringside Reporter Live in the building. King of King Boxing in the building. Lisa Bells in the building. Stephen T in the building. Mark Niggity Nash in the building. Donald Banks DB in the building. New Media Today in the building. AJ All Day in the building. Charlo in the building. King TJ in the building. Afro Type in the building. El Primero. Dr. Paul in the building. Devil Beats in the building. R to the Let in the building. D Style in the building. Dub Right Side in the building. Slim Boxing and Commentary in the building. Hector Garcia, mi esposo número uno, in the building. Mark in the building. Ricky Ricardo, mi hermano, in the building in El Edificio. Ben Adams in the building. Ivo in the Uzdania. And Don Juan in El Edificio. Si ya tú sabes. En fin, gracias. Muchos abrazos y besos para ti. Bendiciones a todos. Buenas noches. Anyway, I'm gone. Hey, your girl, it's LadyChann. Rep nonetheless. I'll give you the little outros. Come box with Shan. We do stats, facts, and data.
Establish a security code for access to all functions previously transferred to Bridge.
Enter code.
173467321 Charlie 32 789777 643 Tango 732 Victor 73117888 732 476789764376 Lock.
Security code intact for all specified inquiries and orders.
Lock. We're here to find the truth. And that's all we deal with on this show. Stats, facts, and data. Here about the truth, only truth. So help me God.
Colonel Jessup, did you order the code red?
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question. You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
Knowledge is key.
Knowledge is key.
So if you go on, you know?
So if you go on, not bother say nothing because nothing not got one. Lock off your eyes, cause me make you come.
Them the like we wouldn't like them.
Them not like me, some not like them. Man, I figure set this straight and clarify. Put fire upon a pagan, aim for the cranium. Turn off the news, there's a bag of lies. Worst raised man, wanna informer, fun Babylon and every one of them dirty guys. And if they wanna go around the order, I guarantee somebody's dropping fly.
Lista, siempre.
Listos para los chingazos. Listos para los chingazos.
Otra vez.
Listos para los chingazos. Listos para los chingazos.
Recuerda, estoy una mujer, gran mujer, mujer grande en el edificio. Don't fuck with me. I'm the big woman. Aquí solamente yo, ¿sí? Ya tú sabes, ¿entiendes? Okay. Let's go.
Payday, payday. You want payday. I know that.
Sí. ¿Sabes qué? También lo sé. ¿Sí? ¿Todo bien? Buenas noches a todos. That's it. Estoy aquí en el edificio. Buenas noches. Combats with CHANN. CHANN. LadyChann.
Fight.